Oi, oi. We are live. Flat Earth British, Martin Leitker speaking. Happy Flatterday and double flat thumbs to everybody, attached with love bombs. This is going to be a fuck ton of fantastic. So do buckle in, do get ready. Let me just check my conjuring order. Ooh, it could be a bit louder, but I think that's all right. Now, how are we all? How's your week been? Well, I've just lost the week. It's just disappeared. I don't even know where it's gone. It's suddenly Flatterday again. I'm sure you're all experiencing the same. But you're in luck because I'm full of summer fun. Okay, we're going to have some fun here tonight, guys. We're going to draw these emotions out of you. Okay, we're going to have some fun. Okay, we're going to have a laugh. I'm going to do everything they do not like us to do. Okay, I'm going to remind you of this beautiful realm we live in, guys, and who we really are. Okay, and I'm going to bring you all back home to the family. Okay, is what we're going to do here today. Full of love, good intent, and fantasticness. I do not like the mundane. I can't do the mundane. In fact, I can only do fantastic. And it wouldn't be anywhere else I would rather be tonight. Well, actually, maybe you can think of one or two reasons, but mostly I would only want to be here tonight with you guys on a Flatterday. So there's been a fair few of you waiting. There's 135 of you. There you are. My volume's actually fine, so that's fantastic. Somebody just mentioned it was clearer on the microphone for vlogs, so I thought I would do that. Now, let's welcome you all into the chat feed. We've got a new person here, Galactic Temple. Interesting, intriguing sort of name. I have fairies. So yeah, we're going to be classy tonight. We're going to be looking at beautiful stuff. We're going to remind ourselves of how fantastic this place is. It will be fun, it'll be beautiful, and it will be fantastic, is all I can say. So welcome Jay, welcome Lynn, welcome Anne, Lynn, Jay, Sir Dragon. Nice name that. It's very Welsh. That's where I'm from, by the way. Live and direct from Wales. Yeah, I know you think I'm in Africa under the bong bong trees. If that's what they are, but the reason I had these up is I absolutely loved these trees in images when I was young. I used to think, wow, they're really funky trees. So we're going to have a little think about trees and what they might really be. There's more going on with them, don't you know? A little bit later. Jay, I said that, and my awesome friend Jenny, who is love in the midst, who brings awesome loves, just supports everybody in the community and is always there for them. Yeah, special stuff, guys, special stuff. Capalocious, I can't put Kappa in the chat because it comes up as a facey. Truth unveiled. So I'm sitting here in the moment, Scorchio. Actually, I'm sitting here in 25 degrees Celsius, but like, it doesn't bother me. I spent years in an engine room and constantly over 32 degrees Celsius. Danielle, good to see you. Lisa, good to see you, Mindset. Jane the Talkie. Hi, Jane, lovely. See how Welsh I was then? Hippie shake. She's Welsh, like me. Okay. I will shout Wales all the time because like this is a really, you know, this is an international channel and I sort of like really love Wales. James Mason, the country that is, people are all just fat, stupid and jabbed like everywhere else. Eric Nebler, we'll be talking about that later. Now, being me, Flat Earth British, I get a lot of people contact me, guys. Okay, I get professors. I got a lady, a PhD from Cardiff University, who's having a nightmare time with what the establishment are doing to her. So even, you know, the academia are not out of being messed with. And she knows the score and what is going on. But I've also been talking to somebody who works in the ambulance service as well. And he's giving me horror stories, and there's been about 4 or 5 this week. But I can't read them because it's just like, what the fuck? But when they're subs and they send you these emails, you know, you sort of give them credibility, don't you? It's not like, you know, you're just looking at random pages on the YouTube. And really, really unfucking believable, guys. Unbelievable. You know, I really do think the fall of civilization is upon us. And, you know, I can't keep getting out of my mind about this idea of, you know, bugging out. I guess a lot of people are thinking this right now, guys, because it would be a sensible option for when they all find out what's happened to them. How would you think they're going to respond? So this vlog is entitled Fasces Expelling the Parasites. Now, what we're going to look into is the super futuristic technologies that the controllers use to reset this place. Now, the controllers, wherever they are, they could be sat right here, right now in this time and space, only slightly out of frequency. We can't see them. They're totally aware of us. Now, remember, top scientists, Oberon, Oppenheimer, Werner von Braun, were cited to saying that we had help from others. Sort of, they want nod and a wink for you to think ETs. Well, maybe ETs, extraterrestrials, somewhere else in this plane, hidden away from us. I think the controllers are all encompassing. I think this place is a lot bigger. We're on a small section of a old waste mining operation, I would think, and no more than a zoo. This place is so much more going on. If I was to hazard a guess, they would replicate their architecture of the realm which they inhabit, and replicate it in this realm, as in Greco-Romano architecture. The true inhabitants of this realm are now being regarded as the Tatarians, whether or not they were called that. In my Brian, yes, I think they were. The people that inhabited this place was a completely different game. Okay, we never had the controllers. We never lived in fear. We never lived in just torture from the moment we come out. All the odds stacked against us, and everything else that we have to undergo and endure in this place under the hands of narcissistic psychopaths. We've all been through it with them, guys, so you know what I'm talking about. Okay, they're a nightmare, all of them. So I turn my anger into love and compassion. I think it's the most sensible road to get anywhere with this truthing that we're doing. Now, we're doing a new level of truthing on Flat Earth British. I'm sure you're aware. Okay. Now, they have only got power in this place, the parasites, because we give them the power through our weakness. So if you have an addiction, you let that addiction beat you, well, then you're a pussy, because you can't beat an addiction. Addiction, what's that? Beat it up, kick it out, get a life. There is always a life on the other side of all of that nightmare, all of that paradigm they give us, guys. There is. Trust. So the truthers community turns people's lives around, and it is always 100% for the better, You can't put a price on that, guys. And that's what the truth brings you. Okay, when you realize what this place is and how they really got us, the way they treat everything, treat the animals, you know, they feed everyone shit, the water, just everything's just messed with, guys, you know. And with these super futuristic microwave electromagnetic technologies that I think that they've reset with, which we're going to think about in a minute, technologies like the Fasces. Somebody this week, a subscriber, not that I'm like saying in any way go off and build yourself a Fasces, because that would not be safe in any regard, so do not do that. But suggested have anybody built it. Yes, there is a YouTube video John Levy was showing once when some Russian boys took a magnetron out of a microwave and it like literally discombobulate matter and turn it into sludge, dust, or just atoms, just gone, which is what they've used in the past. Now, what we have thought about is, because old maps, old pictures, paintings show North Africa and the Holy Land, or the Fertile Crescent, Mesopotamia even, to be green and lush places. On all the old artworks of the Renaissance period, you would have seen behind me, deciduous trees, green landscapes, which is now desert in, you know, Iran or Iraq or Saudi peninsula. So we're going to think about what could have happened. Now, a desert is a mystery. None of them are on the equator, by the way. So it's not heat that's doing it. And they say they're ever encompassing, which means all deserts are growing. And the Sahara Desert is not exactly sand. They have dust storms because it's dust. Just like in Oklahoma when the mud turned to dust and they had the dust bowl. I think there was also fuckery going on with that as well. So we're going to think about that. We're going to think about Barcelona, a crazy image that got sent to me, which set me off on an investigative tract. Thousands probably of images. We're going to have a roller coaster ride. I'm going to take you on. Okay, we're going to have fun. Yeah, do you remember that fun? You know, I got a problem. I can't go out there with them. I do try. I go like yesterday. I went on a long woodland walk just to get out into nature. It was fantastic. Only all of the woods and the arboretum were littered with face masks, plastic bottles, and just litter. And I can't stand litter. Litter makes me mental, yo. Right? Little bugs. So it's just disgusting. Even the countryside, and I had the same when I went to Devon in, you know, Christmas time. There was just face masks washing up on the beach. It's just like they've just wrecked everywhere. If they actually did give a fuck, which they don't, because they just fucked over the rest of humanity by getting jabbed, then they wouldn't drop their masks like such a whimsical nature. If they even thought it was real, all they are is being cowards. Is all I can see. They're either frightened to stand up to the man. What's the worst thing that can fucking happen? Die? You're gonna die anyway. I got fucking news for you. You know, take back the power is what we need to do. Okay, we can do it, and we will do it. Okay, forsooth, it is safe. It is. Forsooth. It is gonna fucking happen. Okay, and as far as I can see, the fall of civilization is upon us. It is a total fucking mess. I can't stand it out there at the moment, guys. The thought of actually going, like, even for a pint where there might be, my mind just shuts down and says, no, I can't do it, because they're going to confront me. And I might not, you know, might catch me on a bad moment or something, you know, guys. So, hey, Jolly Man, it's good cheer. Ace is here as well. Ace Carson, good to see you. Power to the people. Well, we bring these demonic thought forms in, guys, you know, with our greed. Greed is the main thing in this plane, as you know. Keeping up with the Joneses, I gotta have. No, I've always been anti-capitalist, guys. I've treated business affairs and money in the regard of what a Buddhist would regard it. So it's like, get it, have it, and get it out of the way quick, and, you know, use it for your living things and stuff. But you know, for greed and have more and more and more is an addiction, no different to alcohol or any other. Yeah, it's an addiction for what they offer, and it's all based on bullshit, as we know, as I'm sure they'll all find out one day, very, very fucking soon. Capelocious, I said that, Andy Taylor. So getting us all back to the family, back to the tribe, remembering who we are, remembering this is ours, and we've had it taken. Okay, turned into like Disneyland from hell, where they can just kill you, slow kill from the off. Okay, sell you on the stock exchange. Okay, and a whole number of fuckeries that they do to you as a sovereign being. DN, good to see you, Leslie. So yeah, as I said, I turn that anger is there, guys, but I turn it into passion for the truth and for the wonderful think tank. It makes much more sense than just waving a stick, getting angry at these fucks and what they're getting away with, or what they think they're getting away with. Jonas, good to see you. Jay, Obsidian, good to see you. Bongo, good to see you, my friend. Nanoparticles are gins. Well, I don't know about that, Trump Unlimited needs some proof on that matter. But gins are a definite thing, I think, but not necessarily in everyone's case a bad thing, because they are genies, aren't they? So, you know, genius. Mickey Wallbanger, hippie. So yeah, the whole world is bugged by parasites in our subconscious, in this medium. They're electrical forms, as is, I guess, all of these entities they tell us about are not really allegory in my mind, like Lucifer or, you know, the counterparts, all have a specific vibrational quality which can be turned into an electrical wavelength. They are electrical forms, okay, in the system, in this system, set to fuck with us. Cancel them out, get rid of it, you've won. And that is the end of it. That is the end of it. All of them things you thought you had to battle, you won't have to battle them at all. They won't even exist anymore, guys. Yeah. Whole new day. Start today. Start today. Yeah. Just do it, guys. For everybody. It's not for a selfish thing, for everybody. Do it today. Change your life. Think, fuck them. Don't let them get you down. Yeah. Every time you feel that you might be getting down, like in the week, because it does suck. Okay, I agree with that. Okay, but when you feel that you're getting down, just think like the way you treat death. Just laugh at it. Just laugh at them. Yeah, because they don't want it. Don't give them it. Don't give them the power. Don't give them the energy. Talking about that fucking COVID is giving them the energy. I haven't follow my channels since it's been out. We only talk about it in a whimsical nature, like it is, guys. A fucking joke. Like they are just a joke. Okay, guys, and they think they're going to laugh at us. You think we're going to be the punchline? Another thing fucking coming. Wolf, moon. Guess my fucking riles me, it does, when I think about what they've done to us all. Anyway, Sonia, Flat Earth, good to see you. Anyway, we're going to get on with some juice. We're going to have a think about Africa, okay? And we're going to think about a lot of stuff in this, but we're going to get underway. We're 15 minutes into this, 650 of you watching across my Cut It to Tan channel, the Flat Earth British Martin Lietzke channel, and my Martin Mattins on Facebook. So big shout to you all on there as well. Okay, so I know a few of my friends are on there too. So it's been a weird week, guys, but I tell you what, I've got so much going on, and what I do is, like, I'm a bit of a silly sausage. I always take on much more than I can do, okay, for the allotted time in life. But I try to just do it and just make it all happen. It usually works. I usually manage to shit miracles and make everything happen, you know, so we just go on that. So, I don't know. It's the Dickness monster, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think I'll be spending the vlog with that on my shoulder. You better not be laughing. I don't know what it is. It might be just a rare sort of fish. There is utterly beautiful. We're having that because the sun's going down as well. Okay. Juicage. Buckle in. If you're new to Flat Earth British, I do apologise for stating you, Brian. If you are easily offended by jugs and stuff, jugs being women's breasts, okay, which there should be lots more of on the realm, by the way. Okay, just want to get that out now. I'll get them out now. Burn your brass, ladies. Burn it all. Let's do it tonight. It's a hot summer's night. Okay, let's just let your hair down. Yeah, great. This is getting really good party. Anyway, thanks to you all, and enjoy the night. Let's get underway. So, I'm going to share screen for a moment, and we're going to have a look at some usage over here. Now, I've proposed these on a few times, and I've got a lot of these sort of maps, but these are from the apparently 15th century. So, I-4 something or other, travels of the world. Americas are on there as well. But what you find for a lot of Africa is it's where the action is going on. Is that the same today? For the Congo, you've got like European beautiful castles and these strange portal things here. I'm always intrigued with. I keep thinking they might be portals, which is why I said portals. But what you find for the Sahara Desert, I mean, you would expect it green in, you know, that sort of part of West Africa. And in Brazil, they are busy chopping one another up. You find this across the plain at this period. And they are white, they are blonde, they are occupying Brazil. And this is the sort of architecture you would have in Brazil in the 1400s. Who's building this shit? Colonials? So that's just a hydraulics advanced system for a star fort. Yeah, I know. Sacred geometry going down. But so we get like the green on some maps comes down to this mountain range here, which is called Kong further along. And then the sand is just sort of just on this little bit here. Okay. I guess you got a bit of desert going on here in Arabia on some maps, but what you find is we're going to think about this region as well of Mongolia or Tibet. This is the eye that you see in Asia. You can see this like as soon as you look at Asia, it's that big, guys. Okay. And what you find in Kirster's books of the 1700s, the Jesuit, is that he says that there's a giant aquifer under this so-called eye, or if it's a dry lake bed or what have you, but it really does look like it might be man-made even. We have the same thing going on in the Amazon with Kirsta. We've also, in this book, Subtus Mundaraneus, find it on the Celtic Tatarian channel, shows the Panama and the Suez Canal already dug out. So we get a green and fertile crescent, a green and fertile Africa on older maps. Okay, something really bad happened along the way. And this is just a reminder of a map, not to, you know, the little segue here is this old map here was supposed to be of Roman days, Phoenician days, shows the Welsh occupy most of Britain. So up to Stranraer in Scotland, and a good part of Britain as well was all Wales. I think Wales was a superpower, don't you know? So yeah, Sahara Desert was once a lush green and populated. So even in the official narrative, this is a live science article, they would admit that this was a lush green place in the near past, okay? And since then, it's been completely decimated and turned to dust. On Pierre Risold maps, also showing you a lush, green, and very populated North Africa. Okay, so this was sent from a subscriber, David in Cali, in California. His idea was, which we talked about a little bit before, was it a comet skipper? A comet that comes really close in and causes plasma discharge events because of its agitation of the EM in the atmosphere when it comes across. So if you imagine a slowish comet coming along, causing plasma charges, zapping all the way, completely disintegrating an entire culture, Carthaginians, Egypt, everything completely wrecked and then inundated. Now, there was a large event here in Crete, the Santorini event, which is cited, I found that it was cited of happening in the 1500s, but they say a lot earlier. And they say that that was what it's cited of causing the biblical plagues in Egypt. Yeah, that's in 1500. You know, I think all this shit went down a lot earlier. Okay, not in the far off Bronze Age. So then it skipped across the Arabian Peninsula. You've also got a depression there, may have hit a little, crossed the Caucasus, and then lands here in the Asian subcontinent, I guess, but above the Himalayas, and you get this really large depression called this eye. I can't remember the exact name of it. Here it is. I went on Google Earth, and it is jam-packed full of cities. You wouldn't even believe it, big cities. But Kirsta shows there's water, or looks like a artificial water source. Is it where the said event ended? It could have skipped, then it would have had to further. Because what you find with plasma discharge events is you need a further one as well. Sometimes a lake, because they usually come in twos. You can see these plasma discharge events all over the plane. Okay, so all the ancient texts, Iliad, Homer, Fall of Troy, everything all talks of these events, okay, where we get melted. Charles IV in the Book of the Damned states that there's two ways of resetting. One, purification with water, so that could be ice or flood, or fire, which is the plasma discharge. So is it deliberate? Is a comet deliberate? Well, the Queen holds the orb. We sort of sometimes suggest this. Let's have a little closer look at this eye on Google Maps. So yeah, now it's weird how none of them are on the actually on the equator. And I tell you what, there's so many, you know, weird geological formations. And see this line here? It's like it's had extra heat on the one side of the Arabian Peninsula. It's gone across here, which was all green and lush, and maybe splatted down there. Maybe it even made an aquifer. Who even knows? Depending on what it was made of. Now, let's have a look at this. There's cities, literally. This thing is like massive. It's probably as big as half of Europe or something, guys. But it's jam-packed with massive cities. Can't even believe it. It's just sand. And then you get like these cities all the way along. I couldn't even believe it. Who would build them out there? See? Just random big cities out in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of this weird depression. So yeah, that's one idea for reset, guys, is could it be a comet, which is an orb, the orb that comes on the scepter also being a resetting weapon. These are God texts. These are out of our frame of reference for technology. We're talking super futuristic controller tech that they've been using. Okay, they drip feed us with shitty baby tech. Okay. Yeah, it's like Lego bricks compared to what they got. You couldn't even make sense of what they got, okay? The controllers. So as you can see, like, you know, the desert's absolutely nothing to do with the equator's, the heat, because the equator goes through Ecuador, Africa there, just south of India there, across Southeast Asia, just the northern tip of Australia, and across the Pacific again. So not any of the deserts, maybe the exception of the Atacama here in Chile, is on here. There's no deserts can be attributed to the equator. So something else has happened, hasn't it? So what we thought about, I did a series 3 years ago. Oh, that was good. This is first of many, many jugs. Why is this needed in historical study? If your teacher would have showed you loads of jugs in history, would you have gone to your lesson and not mitched or bunked off? Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it turned to dust. Kerching. Okay, the Sahara Desert. So what we proposed on our series is, sorry, let me just get down to the Fasces images, is the controllers, which you will see on a lot of their architecture, they will show you this implement here, the Fasces. Now, so the official narrative is an emblem of unity, the faggot. It sticks bound together with a binding. But we think these are magnetized strips bound to give it a charge, and this thing becomes a super powerful. Can be a taser. It can be a powerful ray gun. It's Tesla tech, and this technology is known because I have a laser right here in front of me that is a Fasces. It's just magnetized light, and this is the God technology with the fiery sword or the scepter, and this is their sort of tech. You know, this is out of the Bhagavad Gita. You know, the story of Arjuna and Krishna getting it on in a massive battle with holographic armies, Vimanas, Vimastras, nuke things, and God tech, which basically caused a plasma discharge event in what was previously the Indus Valley civilization, taking out the Hittites and rewriting the whole area, because most of it lies under the Cayman Sea. And the Labris, which you'll find on the top of Fasces. And these Labrises are in a Tuscany museum. And I think they were giants, because I can't imagine any human being picking them up. And the Labris is found to be a astronomical device, and it can be used for time of the months, ovulations, and such for females on top of the Labris. And the Labris is used in all of these symbols here. The lesbians use it there for their symbol for women's stuff that I do not understand. So there it is. It's in the top of there. So they did use it, apparently, they say, in the Romans arena for, oh, he's been a naughty bird, I'd chop his head off with my Fasces and the axe on the end. But it doesn't make no sense because it's a massive handle. And what you see is these things are weighty, metal. Take a look at Abraham Lincoln's chair in the Lincoln Memorial. He has one either side. It's the symbol of absolute control. They have it in the Senate, either side of one another, opposite sides of the Senate's seating, opposing one another, two opposing Tauruses. And it's the absolute symbol of control and the most powerful weapon at their arsenal. I think that they've reset civilization. Things like what you see now in Paradise, California, things that we've seen like Dresden in World War II, in World War One, and some of the things that we've witnessed in the American city fires, especially San Francisco 1906. Whatever happened there has to be something to do with electromagnetic technology to reduce these giant stones to small bricklets. They found its frequency, discombobulated or disincorporated the structure of said stone, which is what Fasces can do. Okay? And it is everywhere in our reality you will find. So the royals, this is you know, their symbols is the eagles, as you know, wings open. Now, in flat earth British think, okay, wings open, if you see it on any symbols or any depictions, always designates active charge with their weapons. The scepter, they call Britain the sceptered isle, and there is evidence of some vitrification in Scotland of forts. They have been thought to be taken out by a comet, an earlier comet, in a time, in a century that I don't think was there, the Dark Ages. And the orb, okay, the crucible, which is depicted in alchemical depictions as being rode or ridden through the sky like a comet with a tail by electrical forces, what you might call angels or demons. Okay, so why do we think the wings open? Well, here's a Mesopotamian with two ankhs or two tuning forks or tridents. Definitely a vibrational technology, definitely highly advanced tech. And that's in ancient Mesopotamia. Again, does a man really have wings like that? Or is this just telling you it's active charge? So the reason we know this is because of a magnetics experiment. When you get iron filings, I've done this myself. I got iron filings, jam jar. Actually, I should do it online and show you. And put two magnets either side, and it exhibits angel wings. Angel wings. You have great fun with iron filings. Yeah, physics experiment, magnetic field. So this is a Kirchner's emblem of wings open. And here's Illuminati wings open, or one of their emblems. And you see the magnetics experiment here. The magnetic field shows angels, wings open, even the two eagles' heads on the magnetics experiment. So that's how we know, okay? And that goes for the Ankh, wings open, active charge. Wings open, orb and scepter, active charge. All the way through their judiciary, their clergy, and all of their power. Shows you what it's all about, and it's Fasces. So if you want to find out about that, I've done a 5.5 hour synopsis and also included it as the context for my first book, The Holy Grail of Our Flat Earth. And, you know, you can get some images of possibly, you know, this place is being reset by fire. And what you get up on the bridge is an assembly of pipes, which look like they're bound and thought to be Fasces causing all that devastation in the distance, which it really does look like a super futuristic tech. Old coins, they show you a Fasces. On the flip side, they show you what the Fasces does. Plasma burst. Okay. And in old 18th century punch satirical artworks, they show you the fight for power, and always ever present is all of these technologies that I just told you about. So it's the orb, it's the scepter, it's the crown, their clothing even, guys. Yeah. And the number one of it all is Fasces. Okay, they named fascism after it. Is fascism nice? No, it's not, is it? So I doubt the fucking Fasces is nice. And what you get here is this guy is about to beat him with the giant Fasces. But that's top heavy. Must be really, it's a wonder that it doesn't snap the handle. And this is not like, you know, it makes no sense. It's silly, isn't it? Oh, well, look at that. He's swinging a cat. Hmm. So yeah, and then like you get these in, this is a J30. So that one's got the date right in that case. Okay. So what you see is the Phoenicians coming out of the water, and whether or not they were truly in this form of mermaids, and it's very possible. It's very possible all of these cryptids, and very possible that unicorns and all these things that we see in Renaissance artworks and these depictions were on this plane in another reset. So you see, like this guy got the scepter, and he's he's obviously a god, and he's in the clouds, isn't he? So they're just telling you these things are Phoenician controller advanced tech, which can do stuff like we propose, or we show you. Excuse me, let me mag out these pictures of the American city fires. Okay, that's San Francisco. Okay, Paradise in California. I covered all of this in my first book. Okay, if you want to watch the series, The Greatest Secret Never Told, it's on the Tatarian channel. It's 5.5 hours of the absolute juice, life-changing information. Okay, life-changing information. So you get like scenes like this in Chicago. Official narrative for it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever for the Chicago fire. How you get these giant Tatarian buildings reduced to tiny little bricklets. Same MO for so many cities disappeared. We got St. John's, both of them. Halifax, weird explosion. You get Boston, burns down. You get just the fall of civilization. This one is the plasma discharge event that took out the classical world that I mentioned. Also, giant tsunamis coming crashing through. Because you're going to get a fall of a civilization. They literally reset. Now, we have surmised because we busted their ass, and now it's out of the bag what's going on, Terrifying truth of it all. And the earth is flat, and there's controllers, which recycle this place. That's what should be done with it. Do that. Burn it. It's disgusting lie. Do I can't even look at it. If they put a film on, on my, sometimes I watch like an Amazon film, not very often, and they'll, they put a globe on, don't they, to start it, like, it's no context for the film whatsoever, and I literally get like, I feel like a bit sick. I get like a reviling because it's such a lie, How can fucking bendy water? People need to fucking they need to shake. That's what they need. Well, they just got it, didn't they? We just got them a pandemic. Happy fucking pandemic, all of you. Fancy this is St. John's. We've covered this as well. The city all eradicated. Anomalous fires, guys. Very, very selective. It just has to be fascist technologies because they exist and they have them. How do they administer it? From a bloom from above. Tataria was full of bloom flight, guys. That's why the skies are all vanilla. They're hiding shit. Do you ever see anything in the skies in any one of these pictures? Why, do you think they don't have blue skies and sunny days or rainy days or anything going on? No, just vanilla skies, nothing going on. And look at that, how selective that fire is. The complete fascia is untouched and the entire inside is disappeared, and it's a mud flooder. Yeah, I know. It's just craziness. And to do this, you can see this is beautiful Tataria, and everything everywhere here is reduced to tiny little bricks. Yeah. Same MO for all the American cities: Boston, Chicago, Toronto, Seattle, Vancouver. I know it's spooky when I say it like that, isn't it? How many? They tried to tell you the Great Fire of Chicago. This was put out there, but I can't say if this was put out there in them days. They say the Great Fire was to do with a UFO. I'd say that, yeah, but that was beaming down to start the fires. So it's a little bit of truth mixed in with a bit of lies. It may have even looked like that. Who even knows? But yeah, the Peshtigo event, biggest fire in American history, took off Chicago. Ashes landed on the Azores, mid-Atlantic. That's how big the fire was. It's craziness, absolute craziness, guys. So that's what we think, guys, okay, on Flat Earth British. We think that there's a technology, controller tech, that is super advanced, microwave technology. Elements of it now, they're being used, but watered down versions in the form of you know what, okay. 5G. Other technologies that are all being brought out now when we're getting reset. There's no coinky-dink. We've been here before. Nothing is new under the sun, okay? And everything that is happening now has happened before. Think they haven't locked civilizations on before? They do it from a textbook. They just repeat it all, and the fashions, and the styles, and the thinking, and the paradigm for each period, the 1950s, the 1960s, the 1970s, all introduced, all brought out worldwide for everybody exactly the same. Burn the witches. All of them are witches. Sorry, look. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not going to have it. I don't have to have it. I'm not going to have it in my reality. Something's got to be fucking done. And then there's the expositions, all torched. Anomalous, also, guys. Yeah, selected buildings. And then you got like things like this in the San Francisco fire, with walls of blankets of smoke to obscure what's going on behind them. I would say this is a smoke screen to hide what they're really doing in the background with the city. Yeah, is what I would say. Plasma discharge, you know, old pictures, and the similarities of Hiroshima, which I also think to be plasma discharge events, or excuse me, Fasces technologies. Okay, DEW weapons, direct energy weapons, probably used on the towers too. And then you get Nob Hill up to City Hall, San Francisco, identical, every single thing wiped off the face of the earth. And then here, 2018 wildfires, exactly the same MO, leaving all fauna intact. Yeah, fireproof. Yeah, it's supposed to be a forest fire, guys. Unfortunately, the forest is still there, but the street's missing. So they think people are that fucking stupid. Well, evidently so. People are, aren't they? Because it's all still going on. For the truthers, you know, exposing this stuff, one can only imagine how bad a place this would be. So yeah, direct energy weapons used, as we said, in San Francisco, 1906. This is the Call Tower. Now, this is supposed to be an earthquake and a firestorm, but with a Call Tower, the fire starts from the top. Yeah, there's no fire down here, is there? Yeah, can you confirm that? Yes, there's not, is there? The fire is from about here up, isn't it? So it didn't catch fire from below, did it? Proving something hit it from the top, just like that. Okay, because there's no planes with that. No planes, but something brought them down. I don't think it was just demolition, because you have to see the inside of number 8. You know, this computer's cut in half, guys, and it's just the whole center is completely missing. Exactly what you'd expect of Fasces technologies. Yeah, to be able to, you know, just evaporate matter in such a nature and turn it to dust. You know, here's another one of Paradise. Very selective again. Streets clear, trees still there, and so unnerving, isn't it, that they can just do this to people? You know, these are people's houses, for fuck's sake. Yeah, what happened to them? Really, what happened to them? You don't even know, do you? I don't even know. I always wonder what happened to those people who were in these fires in America. Hope nothing bad happened to them. Well, they got away, I mean. Don't know, can't check. We're going to ask. So yeah, as you can see, a plethora of cities completely eradicated in a very anomalous manner, very selective, nothing to do with their official narrative. And I am surmising, or we are, that it is a DEW. A direct energy weapon, like Fasces. They can be fired from a balloon in the old days and a plane from these days. Or a drone. A drone would be able to do this shit. Yeah. Get a Predator drone up high, can't even hear the things. Can't even see them. So, I'm going to come back for a second. We're going to talk about Barcelona in a second. I'm absolutely boiling hot. It's good to see you. Oh, almost 996 of you watching on my 2 channels. So up to 1,000 already. So that's fantastic. So, Here we are. Again, that week just went like that. I couldn't catch up, honestly. I've just had so much going on. So yeah, new things happening on Flat Earth British. Just opened a Teespring, or have been trying to connect it because I'm just been a total not being able to get my shit together at all because of the heat. And I was on a show last night till 3 a.m. I'm Raw Media. I'll be able to link that up and show you a bit later on. Fantastic show. So I have been doing stuff, but I've been burning the candle both ends and working away, as you know, because that's what I do. Epic shout off of Campbell, who is Autodidactive channel, for my new bookage, and really, really appreciate that. It was a really lovely thing to do. Okay, I really, really do appreciate that. So yeah, next vlog, because there's a lady who's called India Wilson. India sorts my shit, like a lot of people actually sort my shit for me, because they realize that, you know, I'm busy and I can't do it all. So people muck in and help me, like webmasters. You know, you'd be surprised at the shit that just gets sorted out for me. Oh, so when I get my shit together, the next vlog, you'll be able to get a Flat Earth British t-shirt with flat thumbs on it. On the back, it's got like Tatarian channel, Flat British subscriber channel, Flat Earth British think tank channel, and Martin Leaker. Flat thumb. Well, I better have Martin Leaker on there. For a new range of Flat Earth things, because basically the last shop got stolen, got my domain names, and it's fucking around out there. Better be careful. So yeah, I have a new website. It's being worked on. I've seen the taster for it, and it's going to be better and bigger than ever. Okay, it'll be somewhere that we can all, you know, basically just share millions and millions of images. Okay. Also, I've set up in this week a link for a Telegram chat feed, which a load of you are in now, which you can find linked below this descriptions box. And I'll link it up right now into the chat feed. You can join this and you can chat. I link up every show because notifications are shit on YouTube. Somewhere for you all to talk. Now, I'm apparently a moderator for this, and I'm apparently to watch videos to find out whether they are, you know, okay or shilly or what have you. And I just haven't got that time in my life, I found. So basically, I'm not going to be good at doing moderating. I can't just give it up for that, you know, just to do that. But anyway, we'll let it fly. I'm going to see if I can get some sort of modding help to deal with sponges, because you have to have a couple of sponges in there. I can't really vet who comes in, but mostly, you know, 99% of Flat Earth British peeps are fucking awesome people. Yeah, you just get the odd sponjo, but we love them the same as well. They just need a hug. Okay, yeah, we love sponges too. Don't worry. Come over and Flat Earth British and get a hug, spongy. Okay. What? So, loving a miss. Good to see you. And see S Coop, yay to S Coop. She brings love and vibration as well. I love the energy. I can't see any of you. I don't know any of you. I sort of know you. But I feel the energy off you. It's a mad thing. Sandan, good job that I didn't say side dan. Yeah. George, good to see you, my friend. What? It's 6:45 a.m. Sunday morning in Melbourne. Oh, is it that early? We get Campbell in then if he's up. Hopefully shit the bed. Misty World, good to see you. No, maybe not. That's not a good thing to say. Tyler Bogus, don't tell him. Don't tell him I said that. You shake. Campbell, Martin said you shit the bed. I never. Gary, good to see you. I have fairies. No, I mean it. Don't go tell tales. On Zace, good to see you, mate. You got a channel back? No, motherfuckers. ZKME, good to see you. I noticed a lot of people are fucking off from YouTube and going to all of these Odyssey and D-Live and everything else. Rock fucking Finn. Got pay for that shit. I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing it. Stick it out on YouTube as long as fucking possible, yeah? They'll fuck off. We'll rule YouTube. Ka-ching. Bang. Denise. Back to the original plan, I think. Okay, these fuckers are going to need a little bit more persuasion. David Jones, thank you so much for all your cool picks and shares. This I think is one of yours. But I got brain like shit, so I don't know. Asia, dear, I'm glad you had a fantastic week and got brilliant things happening. Yeah, live your fucking life. laugh, smile, and do everything they don't want you to be. Don't fucking care. I don't. Yeah, people just like, ugh. Some people can't stand me because I smile and I'm always in a good mood. Okay, even when I'm not, I won't let fucking give. Even if I'm not in a good mood and I've had shit come down, I did this week. I had some shit come down, and no, I won't even let it phase me, and I never. Okay, because I'm not letting them get to me on my vibration. Okay, the work we do is far too important for their fuckery. Ziggy, good to see you. White Tiger, good to see you. Stacy, my dear friend. Triple flat thumbs. Well, you got 3 arms. Do 2 toes, big toes, and 2 thumbs. 2 toes, 2 thumbs. In Welsh, be Simbao. I speak Welsh. Mickey, no, that's 1 finger, 1 thumb. Oh, he's there. Autodidactic. Oh, all right then. All right. Sorry, Campbell. Thank you for the book video. It was really cool of you, mate. I swear, I really appreciate stuff like that. Just for you to sit there and think of doing that for me. Really do like that a lot. It means a lot to me. E-greens getting higher and higher. Well, the vibration is for sure. Truth Unveiled. Good to see you here as well. Jennifer. What is a spongy? Oh, it's like a spaz, but that's not politically correct to say, is it? Because that's sad anyway, isn't it? Do you know them like people that drive little like granny cats around and they wear masks, yeah, and a scarf and a hat on a boiling hot summer's day, yeah, and fuck like that, they're spazzies, but we call them spongies to be kind, okay, because we're kind. Because spazzies is not right. Don't call them that. Curtis, George, Truth Loops, stop it, Martin. Killy Kim, hi from Switzerland. Oh, did we get Swiss people? I don't think we've had any Swiss people say they from Switzerland. Oh, that's epic. Hi. Danke. You might be a Swiss or French or Italian speaking. Sad to say in Switzerland, isn't it? They're not all German. Watery. I have fairies. Darby, my brother. Much love and healing vibes to you, my friend. Hope you're. I'm gonna make you smile. I make you smile, guy. Yeah, you'll be no escaping the flat Earth British humor love bomb. Lily B. I wish my phone stopped making fucking noises. Anyway, John Jaffa. That's a good name. You know, Jaffa cakes are like the awesomest biscuit ever. You know, in a biscuit Armageddon, a Jaffa cake would survive, which is always good news. Epic channel, Mad Pyman says, which is I would agree with. Okay, Janet, it's good to see you. Slide down again. Okay, let's get into some more usage. Now, what we're going to look into here is a cathedral in Barcelona built by Gaudi, who's a bit of a dowdy. Okay, I think he's a bit of a con man as well. There's something more going on. So we're looking to the official narrative for it. Now, I'm not exactly surmising that this might be an older piece of antiquity, but I'm thinking that it might be something going on. For sure, the center of Barcelona is missing in 1915. Shit, if you not, take a look at this. Brian Splat. So, yeah, we're looking at the, oh, excuse me. I can't even remember the name for it. Never do. Excuse me. I don't even know where the name went. So we're looking at this called the Temple of Sagrada Familiar. Why do I always forget that? Sagrada Familiar in Barcelona. So this is the building of it. Now, I'm guessing a load of you have heard of the bullshit narrative of, yeah, well, they built this and then they run out of money. And so what? You build a giant sound machine. I'm not even joking. The official chronology says all of this was a new kind of tubular bell tested for the first time, and these are the bells, and it's all about acoustics. This entire building is about bells. I'm not even joking. So instantly, I think there's more going on. So on the maps of the center of Barcelona, we have a city in 1915 in the First World War. There's a block of flats over there too. But unfortunately, the entire city seems to be missing, just rubble and stone. in the center of Barcelona. Yeah, they're building this giant, massive cathedral. So there are other anomalous pictures with this cathedral. So I'll give you the little chronology. So these here, these things with the holes in, are fantastic bells. Now, guys, we're looking at a really advanced bit of antiquitech here, aren't we? So we really to think that this thing was really built in, the first half of the 19th century, and it's just like started like, late 1800s, run out of money, and then finished by the 30s. Really? This thing here, bell tower, and it looks space agey, if want for a better word, but like super futuristic technology. There it is again, apparently. In scaffolding, hardly anything going on in the middle of nowhere. Where is the city of Barcelona? It is missing. I'm from Barcelona. And there is apparently a bit bigger. Do we believe that? Looks like an old chapel. Looks like it was an old chapel there or something originally. And these buildings here, sorry I can't blow that up. Or that one. So nothing much in front there either, except for a few people. And you got these buildings attached to it, and Barcelona has a crazy staff around there. So that's a beautiful picture. Right, let's have a look at this one. So yeah, crazy. So it's a temple, not a church, for start off. It's based on, cymatics. You've got the cymatic window here and here. It's hollow, and these are belfries, crazy belfries, with apparently, according to the narrative, a newfangled science of belfryism. Look at this little building here with little antiquitech things there. So yeah, in the modern day, this thing goes sky high. The towers are not completed there, but maybe it was just on an older site and just reverse engineering, who can tell? And they have an added triumph as well, a demagnetizer or whatever these things were. They could be indeed portals, just zip through, come out into Phoenicia, Rome, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, a lot of these little bricklets, and the whole thing is adorned with highly detailed saintage and weird stuff. It's not like any other church in the world. Okay, it's a temple for a weird religion, is what I would say, and a technology with these strange pipes that I'll tell you about now. So we have a turtle, a column on the back of a turtle. Yeah, this looks very, very, classical world. And I was hazard like a lot older. Look at this guy here reading a paper. So let's have a look here. It's sublime architecture. So yeah, it's tombs inside as well. So I'm guessing modern day tombs for who even knows? Salvador Dali, maybe. Famous Spanish people. Look at this cymatics. And laced with strange deities and stuff to affect the ether. In fact, it looks like a gothic horror show, doesn't it? And a lot of Phoenician stuff we can recognize. But these windows with this pipes and this bell technology, has to be more going on. Look at this behind. Imagine that with the sound coming through the subtle energies and through these figurines, the effect on the ether. Oh dear. So yeah, the chronology, I don't want to read it all, but excuse me. Now, the Sagrada Familiar chronology. So yeah, it was in 1866, they say they start an association with the name to build a temple. So it's not a church, it's a temple. Okay, things don't start to get kicking until a little bit later on. So this thing's like apparently new, yeah, like 100 odd years old. Okay, so Guardi signs first official document as the architect, 1884. Okay, so it hasn't even started at that period. Okay, 1889 there. And it's that image I just showed you of that thing in a field. Barcelona seems to be missing. And it's just a small, what looks like a small chapel. So yeah, 1886, he finishes the construction of 7 chapels of the crypt of Sagrada Familiar. And he introduces a crypt. And gets on a bit more, and they lose money or run out of money in the First World War. I find that weird, that when all of this world was supposed to be built, that they seem to be running out of money. So let's get up to that image of we've seen of 1915, which is just up by here. Okay. And it's all about the bells. So it's that tragic week of Barcelona. Several churches are burned. Constructions of schools of the Sagrada Familiar on the side of the temple. Oh, really? Oh, well, there's no fuckery going on there whatsoever, is there? So yeah, Gaudi sick, Malta fever. Wonder what that was. So yeah, 1912 bell towers at a height of 66 meters. Holy fuck, that's big. Okay. The works faced up to important economic problems, only 30 people working on it. So they run out of money in the first year of the First World War, which Spain ain't even involved in at that stage. That's a little bit later. Then their involvement was not massive either. So yeah, it's all about the bells. There's 1 year. Basement of bells are finished in St. Mary's and St. Barnabas. And they say that they test a new technology. So it's fucking crazy. So was it really fucking built in, this last century? And is it really that new? It's a fantastical thing. Look at it. It's technology, though. And I can imagine if that's fully active, the sound that must come out of that must be just fantastic. So other technology we're going to think about now, guys. Okay, that's the end of that. There's Gaudi there. And the opening with a load of Jesuits. It's a temple, so why are they there? And there's that picture there with the entire center of Barcelona seems to be fucking not there at all. Really, really weird. But we've only that official narrative and pictures. Not as if I can go and ask somebody who was there and actually seen this all being built from the first. Is there? She's got the pictures to rely on. They're a bit skeptical. So anyway, what I'm going to think about now is what are trees? I mean, really, what are trees? They're not down in the school room, and they use a tree, and they put the word TREE, like they did with this is a cat, CAT, the word association. So when you look at that, you think it's a tree. You think photosynthesis. You think, oh right, I know what it does. It's the lungs of the earth. Without these, we don't die. Oh, it's a converter, etc. Maybe fucking not. These things are super fantastic, and we are super fantastically connected to them. Can you see? This looks like the human eye. Can you see this looks like the synapses of the human brain? Can you see this looks like the alveoli of the lungs? Can you see this looks like the vascular system of the human body, but mostly like an eye from the shadow of a tree? Now, when you stare at a tree and you start thinking of a tree, they sort of know. Trees know. I talk to the trees, and people like me know that they know. They're all super connected, all the grass, all the trees. Okay. Now, their energy is amazing. Okay. Now, I think that when trees were bigger, like this General Sherman tree, that I think the vibration was a lot higher in this place. I think as the trees got smaller, the vibration dropped. I think they hold. If you think of this simulation, if you want to call it that, in a biomechanical, technological sense, then trees would actually be part of the mechanism. They are antennas. They are conduits of information. They transfer information. They keep everybody alive. They are our protectors. They are fantastic. They are beautiful. And we are almost them. We are almost them, guys. Look at this for beauty. We are so closely connected. It is unbelievable to this nature that we are living in. I love them trees. I don't know what they're actually called. I think bongo trees, I think I'll call them. If they're not that, we're renaming them. So I'm guessing that's been trained in a love knot. I can't really tell, but still, might have grown in a Taurus. Who even knows? And the way that the root system just stretches out. I think these are the ones that like got like surface root systems. But yeah, nothing better than a fantastic big oak, is there, guys? Nothing better. A fantastic big oak in the middle of a big field. Nothing better. So. And these redwoods, I think I mentioned them last night. I was wondering if they only happened in California and up towards Canada. They don't seem to happen anywhere else. But has this been a fire? Maybe. But the size on them. Imagine when all of the trees were like that. And this is a Japanese Acer. It's absolutely beautiful. But they have really like ganja-looking leaves on it. The Acers I find a gorgeous colour. Beautiful. And these are in Russia, and they're a bit like the leaning pines that I mentioned in my book and in the series The Greatest Secret, that they just prove the Earth's flat. Yeah, they cannot work on a globe, and these are stretching to follow the sun that goes around our plane and back again, which can't work on a ball, which winds me up. Oh, would you like to walk down here with me? Yes, please. Isn't it pleasant? Yes, it is. And a reminder of the beauty of nature. That's not so beautiful. It is in its weird way. It looks like a bit of a bum there, doesn't it? Like a bum plant. Maybe that's just me. There's another one over there. Yeah, they're cool. That one looks more cool. Maybe not. And a palm tree, I don't think that's been trained. That's just following the natural torus. So I think that the torus field is definitely more pervasive in some parts of the plane than it is in others, which is why you got this beautiful palm tree following the torus and spiraling up. Fantastic and beautiful. More beauty. Just, I guess, lit up, but wow, I can't even imagine what tree that is. Looks like a willow, maybe, by its trunk. And these things, absolutely beautiful. Can't beat a massive tree. Seen one yesterday, the Arboretum. It was just the energy. I climbed it, felt it, befriended it. And the colours, you know, of the different mosses and just everything about it. I felt so connected to that tree. It was fantastic. Again, look at this. Just like the human being, just like a vascular system. It's exhibited everywhere in nature. Oh, they're unusual ones, aren't they? And I guess in these are, I don't know. Probably been there a hell of a long time, battered by the wind. Probably hundreds of years old, who even knows? And this one's called spider's web tree, and this is his natural growth pattern. Not induced in any way. And it's got a hollow tree and honeycomb sort of effect. So that is the spider's web tree. It's good, isn't it, guys? Yes, I like that. So yeah, on the Mountain Leaker channel, 720 of you watching, and all of you on the Celtic Italian channel, would you please share this out? Otherwise, people out there might not be having fun, and they won't be able to share the giggles and the cuteness as well, because we're looking at cuteness. That we'll be looking at later. Okay, because we do cuteness on Flat Earth British. Cuteness, jugs, and nature, and beautiful things. Oh, and brine splats as well. We do that as well. So I'm not sure if this is in Bio or in Louisiana or what have you, but these are gorgeous. These trees with this hanging stuff. And it looks like it might fill up with water. Beautiful. We'll have the backdrop. And this is a giant hydrangea. I'm guessing the acidity is great in that part of the world, but fucking tastic hydrangea. Would you like to take a walk with me down this path? Yes, I would. That's beautiful, isn't it? Can't beat a trippy country path with the light shining in, guys. Afraid I don't know what plant this is, but it's fucking massive. Excuse my language. Salit silver. Don't know that one. Can't even remember. I worked in a garden centre. I don't even remember that. So, yeah, I'm guessing the tree trunks rotted away. The tree's still there. And they put a little path through. That's really cute. I like that. And another one of those open-rooted affairs across the surface, but as above, so below, eh? Beautiful. I'm afraid I don't know if this has been carved or it's just a natural effect of a bit of driftwood. I like to think it's a natural effect. She just mosey-oned in one day on a tree on the beach. Yeah, I know. Coolly. And the old redwood. Look at the size on these things. Absolutely fantastic. I'd love to see one of them. Redwood. Afraid I don't know what species these are, but they're just crazy. You got the trunk and then these shoot off. Like the trees grow out of the trees, basically. Yeah, really unusual. This guy, Rip Van Winkle, he fell asleep under a tree. What happened? He becameth the tree. You can see his face, 2 eyes, mouth, yeah, all his face. His legs, all of him's there, all of him's there. So, yeah, I know. Wow, isn't it, Julie? So I'm not sure if this is a natural thing. It might have been like taperied, I admit that. But I like to think it's natural. Pretty cool anyway, whatever it is. It's a nice perspective. So you dig the trees and more, yeah? And the woods are filled with tree spirits, wood nymphs. Okay. Fairies wear boots and you gotta believe me. Yeah, I saw it with my own 2 eyes. There was this tree, guys, and he looked like a man walking towards me. You've been taking too much fucking drugs, geezer. No, really? Look, I got a photograph. Oh, fuck me. Sorry. It's all right. Yeah, I know. Cool, isn't he? And there you go again. Look, all of them together. They all slightly touch as well. But how closely connected we are to nature and how far away they took everybody from it. Into the cities, bricks, city grime, dust. People, stuff, things. All of it. Wank. Can you see it? Yeah, no Masonic connotations. It's showing any owlage. It happens to be a critter that's quite cute. And you can't see it anyway because it's hiding. It's stealth mode, yo. This tree had a nasty cramp. He's like, oh, I got a nasty cramp in my trunk. Ooh, which happens a lot. Have you been a tree? Yeah, you might have been at some stage. Look at these trees. It's like, fucking oh, so lovely. Give me a kiss. Oh, fucking. And then they became one. When two become one. Yeah. Don't worry, guys. You'll get used to it. This is the happy house. We're happy here in the happy house. We're all quite sane. Sane. Look at this trunk on this fucking thing. Wow. Again, not trained. Naturally looks like that. Just goes all mental, yo. And that's nice. Just shows nature will just grow anywhere. Blades of grass will push through reinforced concrete. Break it like there's nothing going on. Yeah, I know. Pretty. And that is the last one of the tree pictures, Anchor Watts, which shows that this is a brilliant, one of the best. I used it in my new book, Holy Grail of the Great Reset, as an example for entropy and how civilization is taken over quite soon by nature. In this case, the Khmer Rouge civilization, 1600s. This building was apparently built, the civilization, super futuristic. Anchor, what, like electricity. Anchor, like sea anchor, like Phoenicians. So yeah, nature just takes it back, and entropy, weather, and everything else just deals with the rest of it in time. So it just goes to show that I don't think, 2,000 years of entropy would definitely see off the, say, Colosseum in Rome, which proves that thing's fucking recent, and proves that thing's from the Middle Ages, guys, as is the classical world. So, fantastic picks time. You ready? All right, 745 of you and everyone else on Facebook. Much love to you all. Right, please share this out. Now, this is a city or town in Sicily. And obviously it looks like a dude. So could it be that they built it on like a giant that was like on top of the mountain? Is it a coinky dink or what? that from above it looks like a dude. What do you think? I don't know. It's pretty cool though. And this looks like Wales for sure. So how did the ship get there? Did it drop from the sky? All right, did it sail up the river? I don't think it would have sailed up this river, not up to the Welsh mountains. How did it get there? A tsunami? No, I mean a tsunami. So here's another brilliant thing of entropy here. It just goes to show that even a steel ship, which would have been from 1850s later or what have you, is just disintegrated in no time at all, which is what happens to these cities that they just putting up now. You know, this new infrastructure that they have, you obviously can't not miss because they've just put new road networks everywhere. My city where I live, Cardiff, they just bought an entire new bus fleet to go with their super futuristic mega block bus station and just smack next door to the BBC right in the center of my city. So tarnishing it forever and making like just poo, a big poo on the center of Cardiff. So yeah, they put in this infrastructure in, and the in a case of a reset, all of this glass, metal, and steel, 60 years, 100 years is nothing. It's gone. It's just dust. It's just gone. Civilization. The only thing that's left is these stone structures, like they were the last time. Okay, that's why they're not building them anymore. That's why they're getting rid of them, and the ones they have got, they're boarding up. Beautiful shot. The moon's beautiful tonight, and last night was a bit red. It's about half there, and again. Even the tributaries of, I guess this is maybe tar, but even the tributaries of a river and a meander also exhibits like electrical discharge or aspects of the human body or a tree. Everything is so closely connected, guys. And microbursts, which you cover a lot, information in the rain. Now, rain can appear out of the ether, meaning we've shown film of just a cloud coming out of the air and then disappearing again, but it's not invisible. It's still there in tiny water vapor, and this water vapor is all pervasive. We're breathing it because we're in a water medium, and these things, a squillion ton of water held up there because gravity doesn't exist, obviously, and then it just like lets go on an instant, passing information. Now I see this now in my brain as an advanced biomechanical construct. I see the way it feeds the information. I see the way that it transfers information into the ether through the membrane. You know, I can actually see how this is carried out, this information exchange in the water. Now, what say you, little fella? You fucking nailed it. I got all respect for you, little guy. I think this is a leaf that is being impressed in ice, because look, maybe not, I don't know, because there's a bit of green coming out the top. So I think it might be either an ice impression or literally a transparent giant leaf. I'm not sure. Anyone familiar with this sort of stuff? No? Dr. Michelle? See one of these? Yeah, really cool. Timestamp that. Timestamp that shit, Jay. And oh, let's go to Dubai, shall we, for a ride? Okay, which way is it? Down this long road, and then you hit like a massive sand dunes. You're not going anywhere, and you probably just be in the middle of the desert, die on the way there. Did they really think this out? Did they have men come along with shovels? You know, how do you get somewhere when you got a road ripping through the desert? Don't answer me. I don't care. Just saying, it's weird. Is this really a giant? Is this really a giant holding up a bridge? Why are they doing it? Why are they doing giant hands holding up a bridge? Up in the middle of Nowheresville? Yeah? Chinese are so weird. Bioluminescent shrooms on the side of a tree. I've seen bioluminescence. And isn't it funny, Wikipedia and all of these narratives do not acknowledge sonoluminescence, you know, star in a jarage, when it is definitely a thing. So a little reminder, I'm a little bit older than some of you guys, so I remember this sort of era. In fact, I remember the 70s quite well. And let me just tell you, I managed my entire life without a mobile phone or the internet. I mean, we all managed pretty damn well. Okay, guys, we got this far. We got you lot this far. We do not have Wi-Fi, talk to each other and pretend it's 1995. So basically, put your phone away, Yeah, switch it off. Look at the person opposite you. Talk to them. Yeah, not text them across the table. So, I want to run away. I don't like them. I only like you guys. You're like me. But I'd like to live on there. Yeah, a little house in a crater or whatever it is, or a tree trunk in the middle of fuck off still. Yeah? Yeah, man. Be brilliant. Could just claim all that shit out, yeah? Step on my island. Bang! Look at this. Lavender. We love lavender. It's a lovely name as well, isn't it? Lavender. Clouds. And that tree, I got a tree like that in my consciousness. I always see it, a giant oak in the middle of a field, and a field sort of with an incline. And I have seen it since I was a child. So I'm guessing I'm going to see this specific tree at some stage in my life. I haven't recognized it just yet, or that scene. So yeah, running away. Log cabins. Fucking love them. Would you climb up there every day? Well, it's looking a bit unsafe. Maybe I think he's got a case. No, that's not the ladder. He's got a staircase. It's going up into his lovely, lovely log cabin. So that'll keep you away from them all, guys. Yeah, that is social distancing proper. Not what they practice. Yeah, yeah, that's far enough away from them all for my liking. This guy, I got a lot of respect for. Apart from I really love his cat. Got a beautiful log burner. Is that a bloke or a chick? I don't know, but they got everything going on. So where do they live? There. Yeah. So it's not even a flashy bit of land. It's a bit of a valley. And to get to it, you've got to go up these little steps. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Look at the inside. Yeah. So there's man. Look at all he got, cactuses and everything. Yeah. Massive ganja plants. Listen, Martin's allowed his little fantasies on Flat Earth British, and that's one of them. So this scenery's in Switzerland, lady in Switzerland. This is odd. This inundating topography. What could cause such a thing? It looks like a bubbling effect. And we've shown on Flat Earth British, cymatic experiments shows that the hills and the vales are very possibly created from a cymatic wave that travel through this place, pushing it up and bubbling it. And this looks like it's been bubbled. So it's just like bubbling mud that's just grassed over in Switzerland, which is possibly what it is. Now, there's a black and white photo I've been showing, and I couldn't verify. It looked like a skyscraper in the side of a cliff, and I couldn't verify if it was real or not. Now I found this. So it's in China. It's a very unusual platform for viewing. So you come in here, and there's lifts that go down this cliff, down, 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 down to seemingly nowhere, and then back up again. There's a few viewing platforms, so I'm guessing the vistas are fantastic in this place in China. So yeah, it's bonkers, isn't it? Look at it. It's going down to nowhere. The construction of this thing, and what's it in exactly? Has this been carved away? Is this a tree? And it goes up and up and up. Absolutely insane building to put on the ends of whatever that is. Yeah? What do you think, guys? Wow-arty. Yeah, I know, it's bonkers, isn't it? What effort. So yeah, you can see the lift there. Imagine the view in there as well. So yeah, that's somewhere in weird China. No, it's not photoshopped, guys. They're real, and they're friendly flowers, and they're saying, I love you. Do you like my friendly flowers? Yeah, I know. Epic, innit? I know, we only do epic. So, under a wave. Okay, so peaks and troughs, and the wave's gone over, and it's left this sort of trough. Yeah, and where you can see the waveform travel up, and the breakers over there. But what a beautiful, there's even a hole there. And somebody caught it in it in that moment. Kind of stayed like that for very long coming in, but that's between the waves, between it. Just fantastic. And this place is just stunning, beautiful. We have to appreciate what we got here, guys. We overlook the beauty of this place all the time, I guess, and a lot of us do. Get out into the woods, get grounded, get all these hot, god-awful cities and the vibration on them in these buildings. It's really not fucking feeling it. Look at the immensity of power that this water can create and electricity. A mass of power. enough to destroy water. So here's elephants just hanging out in the Africa, and they just all like basically cutch up and lie together. And look at the baby elephant lying on its mother. So I really dig elephants as well. I don't know what flowers they are. You maybe identify them, but they're a bit transparent, blue, and trippy looking. Beautiful. So these are a type of shrooms. I'm guessing they might be called finger shrooms, but they've even got like little fingernails on them. It's like somebody's under the ground reaching up. Yeah, they're weird, them ones, aren't they? I love elephants, trees. I really do. It's almost like a person in this cloud, but again, with all of that sulfurous mix of dust and water vapor, you get thunderstorms, immense thunderstorms generated in these volcanic plumes. And I think there's more going on with them. This is in Mesoamerica somewhere, and we've seen these before. It's supposed to be like some sort of just geological formation. We surmised either they're arcs that never got out of here, or that they're possibly some kind of submarine, because they definitely look slit in the side, nose. You know, they look definitely technological, and they've just solidified over time, and they're just left there on the edge of a cliff as well. Really unusual. Tech and fog. Fog's unusual as well, isn't it? That's a really unusual form of water vapor. If you ignore the devil tree, the rest is fantastic. Okay, so you could have your log cabin like that. My rabbit sat in front of it because I've got a cat. Splendidness, right? Is that not beautiful? Now I've seen this. I've witnessed this when I was in a merchant navy, where you couldn't define the sky from the sea, and the sea was like a mill pond, and it acted like a mirror, and it reflected a fantastic sunset, and it just blew my mind. But it makes you feel disorientated. It's like, you know, like spatially unaware. Like, where am I? Am I up? Am I down? Where am I? It's just made you a bit giddy as well. Really unusual phenomena, but just goes to show. You know, I think sunsets are just that beautiful just for us just to see them. And the more we look at them, the more beautiful each sunset is for each one of us. We all see it differently. So again, with these volcanic blooms, you know, this one's caused a water dome. And I find it really unusual how these cloud vapors, dust vapors, just coalesce around the edge of this water dome. You know, I'm intrigued of the real science of what would make this sort of thing happen, and the energy involved in it as well. So there's some fantastic pics. What we're going to do now is probably have a little giggle, I think. But first, we're going to look at cute stuff. Okay. Now, I will force you to have feelings. Okay. I will. I will cure you narcissists if you have any. I doubt there's any in my chat, but you never know. So, I don't know what to say about this beautiful moth or butterfly, but apart from it looks like a tiny little load of jewels. And it's beautiful. Nature is beautiful. Yeah. I have no words for that. That is killing me with cuteness. So obviously bunny rabbits, God put these on them on the realm just to, you know, make us appreciate cuteness. So this fella, yeah, nobody thought to tell him, you've got a fuck ton of earth on your back, mate. He's like, shit, I've had a terrible time dragging my ass around. How long's that been there? Well, long enough to have a load of plants grow on top. Okay, no. Do me a favor. Well, can you get it off? No. Oh, all right then. Yeah, he looks happy enough, though, carrying his big load of mud. It's mud, after all. Wonder if this would be a really memorable event. If I was walking in the woods with a friend and we looked up at a tree and then we seen this, would that blow your minds? Would that be a thing that would stick in your memory of one of the best things you ever seen? Remember when we seen that tree and it was just full of that color? I think that would blow your mind. I think that is stunning, beautiful. Love color. So this one's really good, this image. This lady, all right, she's getting down with the turtles in the water. Yeah, the water is lovely and warm. The turtles, we like you. Oh, she nailed it, that chick, in every sense. And here's a load of lovely elephants all touching one another together and going to sleep for the afternoon. It's nice, isn't it? I know. You can't see me. Yeah, well, a little bit, not really. What about trippy ladybugs? No street artist came along and touched these up with a spray can. These are a species of psychedelic trippy bug. Okay, psychedelic trippy. That's what they're called, psychedelic trippy bug. Do you believe me? Well, there's your evidence. It's not photoshopped. That's trippy bug. Here's more trippy bug. These are looking at you and they're going, "How? What do you think? I'm a plant, innit?" Can you see them? And he lies, mouth, nose, lambs. They seem friendly enough. It's the kind of plant you'd invite round for a cup of tea, you know? Maybe. What do you think? I'm not so sure about that plant, mate. Looks a bit dodgy. You're all right, though, aren't you, chameleon? Yeah, mate. Change my mood for any occasion. Yeah, I'm a bit like that. I love you. I love you too. Can I have a crutch? Oh, you're fucking soft. Oh, you're lovely soft too. So yeah, I bet like to cutch a bear, cutch is hug in Welsh language, would be really soft and squishy, I feel. Love to hug a bear. Or one of these. These look huggable. He's looking at him a bit dodgy though. He's like, I love you. You better give me that fucking $5 you owe me. It's like, fucking, he's after that $5, isn't he? I don't think polar bears got the same $5 problems. They look like they're getting on fine. Yeah. You're all right, you are, mate. He's giving him their scratch on the head. Oh, you're lovely. Oh, you're lovely too. Oh, this is trippy. I love a good sunset. Fuck me, the acid was strong last night. Look at that sunset. I'm gonna have to text my girlfriend. What do you think, guys? Autodidactic, is that not a super cat? Check that face, that little face, guys. I know, memorable moments of Flat Earth British. Yeah. See, I'm going to cure you of any alien thoughts, parasitical thoughts of worry, doubt, yeah, any fear, yeah. Just going to show you how cute and cuddly and beautiful this place is. That's not actually a toy, by the way. If there's any children watching, this is an actual critter. This is a bunny rabbit, yeah, my favorite. And they look like little koala bears, which are my second favorite, next to bunny rabbits and dolphins, fluffy dolphins. This is a fluffy dolphin. See? He loves you. He's saying, "You're all right, yeah." And he's saying, the little fellas are like, "Yeah, you're all right. We like you, Flat Earth British think tank. You're like us. You're nice." Do you like that? Ladybugs are bastards. They'll eat you alive. This woman, she died. Yeah, she had her arm eaten off by ladybugs. Bastards. I don't care. Cuteness aside, guys, they're psychopaths. Please give me more of them lovely treats you gave me earlier. They were lovely. Which ones? The chocolate raisins. Yes, the chocolate raisins. They're fantastic. Can I have another? Please. This little cat, he learned how to pray for more. This is me. Crashed out, chilling anywhere. I mean, I can make a man cave anywhere. Yeah. And this bird, you can make a bird cave of a petal. Just chilling out. It's lovely. It's cool. And the kingfisher doing its absolutely fantasticness. I've seen 2 kingfishers in my time. One on the River Taff. No, 2 on the River Taff. And a Bill Oddie, who is Super Birdman, who I dig, by the way, because he's not one of them and not a pedo. Okay, because he called him out and they got rid of him. So he's all right, it's Bill Oddie. One of the Ecky Thump. I can't even remember the name. Zal, I hope Zal Moxie's going to remind me what Bill Oddie was in. Fuck me. So anyway, kingfishers are beautiful and they look trippy blue colour. Yeah? Oh. Oh, if you seen that on your window in the morning, that'd make your day, wouldn't it? That'd be like, whoa, what did I have in my coffee? You look amazing. And they're lovely. They all got little personalities, birds, haven't they? They're really friendly. The pufferfish, he spent like a week, month or something building his star fort to get a chick. Yeah, it's a good strategy, really. I might build a star fort. And then he met a chick, yeah. She's like, that's the best star fort I ever seen, love. You're in. You're like, you're a looker. You got big eyes, babe. Yeah. This one, it's called the supermodel chicken. Yeah. She walks the catwalk. She's like, hey, look at me. Yeah. You see my wiggle? I got it going on. Yeah. So supermodel chicken. So I think it's indigenous to Turkey. Supermodel chicken. Not seen one of them, have you? They taste damn good, guys. So more beautiful color and trippiness. I can't tell you what this bird is, but what I can tell you is it has beautiful colors in its wings. Am I reminding you yet of the beautifulness of this realm, guys, and what we got here? Yeah, they fucked it up, not us. They lied, cheated and stealed, and they conned everybody into a false paradigm. You know, I'm sure these people, you know, under other circumstances in another realm would, you know, make it, because I can tell you now, they ain't gonna make it. So yeah, why the long face? Yeah, indeed. So this old lady got a visit from her husband. Apparently it's legal in Canada, whatever. I dig this puffin, if he's a puffin. He's like, yeah, I'm a bad fisherman. Yeah, that's the I'm a bad fisherman. That is. He is a bad fisherman. Got a fuck ton of fish. So look, is it me or is that cabbage thing like loads of different colors? I don't know. It might be me. I can't really tell anymore. So see this. This is a turkey, right? But if you look, the turkey's got a bigger face on its back. See the two eyes and the nose and the hair and there as well. So if that's running down the street, you're going to think this is like a big, massive face running at you. Do you see it? That's an excellent bit of like, you know, strategy. I'll just turn into a bigger face or whatever. It's cool, isn't it? Velvet sunflower. Now, don't laugh, right? Goofy looking cats, okay? You have to admit, goofy looking cats are lovely. They are cute as fuck, guys, aren't they? I know he's goofy looking and a bit weird, and he's like, you laughing at me because I'm a bit goofy looking. No, we love you, cats. Okay? We love all animals on Flat Earth British, especially you, goofy looking cat. This one's a little bit more goofier. All right, we don't care about goofy cats. We forgive. Well, it's not your fault, is it? You're born that way. I think it's very endearing. Adds to your machismo. Okay. Would you love that goofy cat? What about in the morning if it was in your face and it's just staring at you? Oh, leave it alone. It's lovely. So here's a whole load of impossible fuckness. Is the bee flying? Look at the size of his little tiny wings lifting up that massive thing, and the half-ton of pollen which it'll be carrying when it's doing his shit. So yeah, electromagnetic technologies on a torus field. Much more going on with the old buzzy bumblebee. Okay, probably flitting in and out of other dimensions when his shit goes up. Bees go missing, get worried. So yeah, she's beautiful. That's only a cow, by the way. So next time you're barbecuing, okay, chuck another burger on a barbie. Okay, don't do that. Think of this image of this beautiful, possibly Swedish, yeah, beautiful eyes, cow. Okay, lay off them burgers. Just saying. Llamas, by the way, they're naturally smiling. If they are llamas, I don't even know. I made that up. These things you see in front of you, cheap things, are they llamas? I don't know, fucking know. What about that? What if that landed in your hair? Would that freak you out? I don't think it's a Colorado beetle either, guys. Yeah? Yeah? What if it landed on your face? Would that freak you out? You'd have a fucking heart attack, guys. Yeah. Especially if it started doing like noises where it was like flapping and stuff at sonic speed. It's like alien. I'm piercing. Yes, that's right. Slugs get that big. And guess what, guys? Not only that, they're friendly. A snail, I mean, snail. That's a slug with a home. Yeah. Did you know? Well, that lady's got a pet slug, and I wouldn't hold that against her. The slug, I mean. So let's move on. Now, let's move on to funny time. But first, I'm going to come back for a split second. I have no shoes on, and the rabbit is up my foot. It's very, very soft. 1016 watching overall, which is super fantastic. Flat thumbs to you all. Are you having a good time? Okay, well, next we're going to have a look. I collect ladybird books. Okay, they're one of my favorite brand of book. I have many, many, many. And I'm going to share them covers with you now. Maybe one or two little jokey wokies along the way. Don't be offended. I'm not taking the piss out of anybody in particular. Okay. At the moment, them lot, I hold all of them in equal contempt. I wasn't keen in the beginning. Okay. So this is the like make this a fantastic reset, shall we? The best ever. I know. So it's like 20 fucking million degrees in this, but I have a fan there, so I'm all right. So Saidan, good to see you. Riva Nante, good to see you. I think the more like employees. Well, I had emails from a ambulance driver. I'm not going to give any names or anything or where he is, but he's saying in all of the years he's done it, like the oxygen he's delivered in the last few weeks to these jabbers is not good. It's like more than ever. The narratives this week alone, you know, apparently Slowhand, Eric Clapton had the jab, can't play guitar anymore. Yeah. So there'll be no more fucking You Look Wonderful Tonight by Slowhand. Bend Over's in the house. Good news. Bend Over. Somebody have a drink. I'm not drinking alone. Somebody drink with Bend Over. You don't like drinking alone. It's only fair. Yeah. I don't drink bent over. It's fucking mugs game myself. Can't stand it. I'll have a drink. I get splattered on 3 pints, me. Fucking such a lightweight. It's not really my thing. Don't go with me. I'm not sane enough to be drinking. That's why I don't drive. Well, so Gary, good to see you. My favourite Jaffa cakes. Yeah, same year. The smashing orgy bit in the middle. 111 thumbs viewing. 111. 10111. Truth Seeker, stay flat, Matt. Is there any other fucking way, Truth Seeker? What? Do you think I can go back to the globe? Huh? Do you know that's not even possible? Oh, I got bunny on my foot. Othello, good to see you from Ale House. Nice place, wherever that is. Rick, good to see you. 2 masks, a man, a magnetic. Blue Sky, T. Good show last week. It was epic with RV last week. Yeah, it was fantastic. Good reception and comments and everything. So happy about that. It was a fantastic night. The hug video made everybody cry, as I knew it would. Danielle, good to see you. That's what you get with the roller coaster ride of Flat Earth British. You get an emotional roller coaster ride, as we will find out now on the next articles that I will be showing you. So there she is, the lady. Bumshanka to you. India, Wilson. Or just the 2 Wilsons. And I'll get it together. I'm doing really, really well today. I've managed to think loads and stuff. Okay, I'm getting it together. Romanian Bear, good to see you. Matt Moore. So yeah, we'll have Teespring. You can have like Flat Thumbs t-shirts. That'll be epic. No sunscreen. No, got a green screen. Daniel, good to see you. It's on a green screen. Let's have a little change of a view. Although that is very nice. And then we're going to basically show some more lovely stuff. So there's them lovely aces. Fantastic. We love aces. So Nicholas, good to see you. Nicholas Diaz, San again. IJ Dolly, Andrew's in the house. Daniel's in the house. Nathan, who is National Memorial Gardens. Evening Squirrel, he's talking into Squirrel Sniper, Autodidactic Goose Campbell, will be shown on this video very shortly, where he talks about my bookages in a sort of book review-ish thing, which is wicked. Flat Earth, sorry, don't have a favourite advertisage. That'll do, mate. We don't care. We're not posh here. Valley Pax, Alva Billy, Alex, Bushing Castle, good to see you, my friend. Lovely Dr. Michelle, who is your spongy worthy. It's Jennifer. I wish I brought up this spongy now. It's causing all sorts of problems. I'll stay politically correct as I will in this next bit now, shall I? I will be so politically correct. It will be insane. Okay. So let's have a look at some of my favorite book covers. So this was the original 1984. It really sucks. Ignorance is strength, freedom is slavery. Just like the slogans they're using now, isn't it? Stay home, stay safe, mind wank is what they're telling you. And this one, okay, she's a member of the Anti-Sex League. That's not even suffragetty, is it? That's just like, whoa. A startling view of life in 1984, forbidden love, fear, and betrayal. Because he betrays her because he didn't want his face bit off by a rat. Understandably, I'd have done that. Your hand nearly slipped out of my panties. Careful, she laughed. Your hand nearly slipped out of my panties. By Fanny Groper. Ah, yeah, I read a few of her books, Fanny Groper. She's a really, stunning novelist. Yes, that was very loud, but I said I wanted to hear your heart. He looks pleased, though. Is that right? So, an abstract noun is something you can think of but not touch. Can you give me 2 examples? Your tits. That kid is a genius. Yeah, that kid will go places. I can guarantee it, guys. Yeah. Man after my own heart. Here's your fucking stone, asshole. So that's the way the romancing of the stone really went down. Kind of traveled across the sea just to find some stupid assholes, fucking stupid stone that does nothing. Yeah? What a waste of fucking time. Authors of Masters of Glass and Ishki. Yeah, fantastic novel, by the way. I do recommend not reading her. Leave this dungeon, for I must shit. By Sharon Green. Yeah, the gargoyle have waited 7 centuries to shit. And Jalva wasn't leaving without she found something cool. Okay, well, after 3 centuries, the Dick Ripper. Now, I do not want to go here. Okay, of all of the beasts of Zal, there was none more feared by man than the Dick Ripper. By Tony Priff. So, yeah, let's not ever have that in our reality again after this moment, shall we? I'm dick ripping here. The lady wasn't mad. Was it? Johnny always wanted it. Johnny always wanted it her way. Johnny. That was all right with Tony until he shot her a knockout drop and disrobed her. Johnny wasn't a lady. So basically, he fucking drugged her and found out she had a dick. That's your own fault there, mate, innit? What happened next then? Don't worry. We don't want to know. None of our business. Who's got the titties? That I think this would be the alien response, especially if the insectoid landed. Okay, definitely it wouldn't be take me to your leader. That's retarded. It's who's got the titties. We've been hearing all about them. Take us to your Earth women, man. Get the ones with titties now already. I think that's brilliant. The year was 2020. No one could escape the invasion of the COVID-19 by Ray Cummings. Yeah, sad novel, scary novel. Yeah, it was written in the 50s. So it's just predictive programming, don't worry. If you want me to share that bath with you, you have to stop peeing in it by Willy Dribble. No, I don't think in my years of my life that I've ever peed in a bath. I don't think that is something that people would do. But that is disgusting. But yeah, he's not like this silly face like I just piddled in the bath. Did you see me? Yeah. Or in a public swimming pool. I don't think I've peed in a public swimming pool. If it did, it turns the pool blue and everyone knows who's pissed. You have a big blue thing following you around. The inevitability of pain. Yeah, man. Sting. Yeah, it hurts so fucking bad. Oh, right. This looks a bit weird. From a Scarfolk County Council, 31st October 1975, there will be changes to your personal space allowance. Okay. Your current personal space is only 20 inches. It will be reduced to 2.5 inches. Okay, your personal space has been reduced. Securing the nation 1 inch at a time. Oh, that's pretty nice of them. Make us safe. Why has he got his finger in his mouth? Don't answer. I don't want to know. Harpo's Horrible Secret by Barbara Kelly. Illustrated by Johnny Block. Again, I don't want to know. Jane's Guide to Dicks. Oh, and Tom and Harry's. Yeah, okay. Let's find a cure for stupid people. World of Science. Yes, let's. I know how to do it. First, you must get rid of this box in the room called a television. Have you heard of that? Yeah, we have to get rid of that. That's the number one thing of how to get rid of stupid people. Then you have to get them to listen to common sense reason. Okay? And not the man. The Magical World of Rectile Probes. Oh, yeah, fascinating read by Dr. Dick Lickens. That's wrong. The Magical Book of Rectal Probes. Yeah, it was common in the 80s. You look familiar. Have I seen you somewhere before? Do you watch porn? That'd be really, really bad. That would be really, really bad. It's his own fault. She does look like a porn star. Not that I would know. Clowns and how to kill them. I agree with this 100%. Yeah, the complete waste of 10 cents. No, I think that all clowns should be killed, especially, we talked about the government here, haven't we? I have claimed this tiny human for myself. You may leave now. Well, that's a fair cop, cat. Yeah, cute baby, yours? You can have it. Don't kill it. This was out in the 1970s. If I had seen these, life would have been a lot cooler. 20 bong hits. Yeah. Toke-matic. Screw on all toke bongs and most others. So yeah, they had like a cool, really cool mail order bongage in 1970s. Fucking missed out there. Yeah, fashion 2 liters in the 70s. Pinocchio was a lying cunt. It's true, guys. Yeah, he told fucking whoppers all the time, and his nose grew. Now, if I catch anyone lying, okay, I will know straight away. And do you know why? Because you have a thumping great fucking nose. Yeah, like Pinocchio was a lying cunt. Excuse my language, but cunt means nice anyway, so don't worry. One of you must die. Now, that's fair. Now, I can see that. Yeah, who would even notice? Yeah, people think they got double vision half the time because of all the Mogadon they've been taking. Yeah, one child, two child, one doll. Yeah, confusing? No. Gone. You never listen to a word I say. Thanks, love. 2 sugars. That's the British Mail all over. See, I don't want anyone to do anything for me. I make my own fucking tea. Thank you very fucking much. Oh, this kid got my respect. Star Wars is awesome, kid. It is awesome. It's fucking awesome. I tell you what, you're going to love growing up, kid. Yeah. It's just at the right height for now to appreciate the world, aren't you? Fantastic, kid. Spuds, respect. You're in my gang. Okay? We love you. Star Wars is all faked up, don't worry. Coronavirus barometer. If he goes, we all go. So here on Flat Earth British, from today, the 17th of the 7th, 2021 or so, they say, this is our barometer. You end up like this cat. Yeah, if he goes, we all go. We're all gone. If you're nervous, just imagine me in my underwear. Do you think that's going to help, guys? Why is it with what's going on with doctors? They just want to slap on that rubber glove, don't they? Like the women or the people in airports. It's just like they just don't want to get probing. Yeah, that's why they got into the job in the first place. It's like, oh, should we get a probe? Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, lockdown has affected every one of us. Jennifer Aniston. This is a sick world, hippie shake. We know this. Look at the state of Jennifer Aniston. Yeah, he's seen better days. Yeah, it's on them drugs. The beatings will continue until morale improves. Understandable statement used by the gaslighters. I thought I'd make a decision in my life. I thought, well, they're gaslighting us to fuck. What I'll do is I'll gaslight them back. Yeah, well, this is what they do, isn't it? We're just going to beat shit out of you. Don't worry. Cheer up. Cheer up. We'll stop fucking hitting you. Yeah, go and watch the football. Stop thinking. Girls coming out of quarantine after weeks without Botox, hair extensions, and lashes. It's been a very rough year, guys. It's been a very rough year on you. Oh, this is brilliant. Since the snow came, all my wife had done is look through the window. If it gets worse, he thought, I'll have to let her in. Yeah, male mentality. Why does she keep knocking a window? Bitch, I'm going to have to let her in a minute. Food for thought, guys. Food for thought. Sally Red Shoes, they're sinister, learns about the low-cost travel. Sally Red Shoes, books. That's sinister, the Red Shoes, and posting Sally airmail as well. Okay, that's just not very nice. Now, you're going to sit there and you're going to think about what you did wrong. That Patrick Swayze is a fucking liar. He is, love. Yeah, Patrick Swayze's a liar. He's more than a liar. Yeah, he's a dick. Yeah, the times I had to suffer that Dirty Dancing. Yeah, I was tortured to death once by having to watch Dirty Dancing whilst babysitting. Yeah, oh, I watch Dirty Dancing. Fuck off. 10 years ago, the lottery made me a millionaire. Now I suck off dogs for quavers. Quavers are a cheesy snack in Britain. Don't worry. This is the Sunday Sport. This is the most truthful newspaper we have in Britain, by the way, guys. 700 odd if you're watching. Now, this is true. Okay, World War II. Adolf Hitler was a woman, and she was. It's in the Sunday Sport. He was, I mean. As you can see, he's there in a nice little black number. Spoiling his little tashi-washi. Nice little shoes. He got them off Albert Einstein before he went. Yeah, they all share shoes. Share shoes. Inventor killed by electric bum wiper. Now, that must have been a really bad way to go. Yeah. Mind you, I'm not being funny. This guy looks like he got it coming. But yeah, look at that. Electric bum wiper. Whew, I bet that was a nasty way to go. Fucking hell. I can think of better ways to go. Much better ways. Oh, the weirdo always sits next to me. And other horror stories. Now, this is true. If I get on a bus, I'll always have the weirdo sit next to me. Or maybe they're thinking the same. I don't know. Can't tell. No, they're not naughty. They're all right. Don't worry about it. Now, Flat Earth Bookage. Dun, dun, dun. People have been sending in books, guys. And our lovely lady who's Holistic Media, who's in the chat with you right now. Now, this guy, I don't know if he wants me to shout his name, right? But he's got fucking fantastic taste in music. Yeah. I fought the Lord and a Lord. I fought the Lord. Daddy was a bank robber. I never heard no. The Clash. Fucking fantastic. London Falling. London Burning. Nice little guitar going on. And guess what he's got? Tell you what he got. Flat Thumb's a lot of fucking taste is what he got. Thank you, my brother. Keep these coming. Now, let's meet these cats. Okay. Now, they're relatives and friends of basically Holistic Media, who's in chat right now. So meet Chris, Ted, Anon, and Serge. And they're big fans of Flat Earth British. They can't quite manage. They're Spurs fans. You didn't tell me about that. Spurs fans, really. So yeah, there they are. Okay, I think that's. I'm not sure which one's Chris. I think that's Chris, and that's probably Serge. Okay, they read the book. quickly because they're really. Oh, Sergi's big into his crystals. Oh, look at that little fella. You all right, mate? You gotta stop taking him drugs. Your eyes are coming out your fucking head. Well, you got him on, love. Oh, Chris, mate, you got to get rid of the Spurs, mate. They're not a good team. Yeah, Arsenal are better. Not that I like football. It's not. So, yeah. So keep sending them in. If you buy a book, send your image in to Flat Earth British, and we will present them. So I'm going to come back in a minute. I want to show you this. This is Autodidactic, who is Campbell, who's in chat right now, because I'm sure you all know him. And he gave me a good book shout, which is very amusing. And I'm going to share now, but I need to mute my mic and give.
Didactic, autodidactic. And when I read, I like to look at letters on pieces of paper, especially letters that make words. And some of the most interesting words I have found lately have been in a book, and not just any book, but The Holy Grail of the Great Reset by Martin Liedtke. And I do recommend that you go out and pick yourself up a copy. It will enlighten your Brian. And for an extra bit of enlightenment, you can also grab The Holy Grail of the Flat Earth, also by Martin Liedtke. So run out and get yours now.
Fantasticness, Campbell. Very much appreciate that book shoutage. Now, let me give you all a few shouts. Ooh, shit. Fuck me. Oh, I had some music come on. Random music then. Excuse me. Okay, it's 250 of you watching on a Calcitarian channel. Let me just give you a few of you a shout because I haven't been paying attention to both chats like I should. So Gary Feltham's there. Good to see you, my friend. Daniel's there. Bernard Conkin. Good to see you. Muddy Boots, I love. Karen Williamson. Shadow Master. Sidan. Esoteric Gardening is there as well. And Dragon Sage. Matters. QC. Charlie. Good to see you, my brother. Raki Barbie. Or Rachie Barbie, is it? And Deco Dude is there as well. So yeah, I've been I was on a show last night as well from I got off there like 3 o'clock last night maybe. So it was a little bit by this morning. I'm a little bit right now actually. But it was a fantastic night. I'll show you that video and share it with you in a little while. But we got quite a bit of information to go. And we are looking at 11 o'clock. Fucking fantastic. Fat thumbs. Make sure to share this out, guys. Okay, let's get a load of people over here to have some awesome fun. There's George, Daniel, Paul Manning. Cheers for that, Campbell. It was fantastic. That was made me really smile when I seen that. Can you send that over? Bernadette, Little Wing. Love that song. And way up. Okay, now more stuff, guys. Let's get into the juicage. Okay. More stuff. Right, so we've done Ladybird books. Let's have a look at these. Now, this is the date today, which is 17/07/20. What the fuck ever? Okay. Now, I'm not sure what film this was, but it's genius, isn't it? Yeah, it is Burn the Witch, which is astronauts and science people. So I think this is a fantastic film. I haven't watched it, but it's called The Day NASA Burned. Okay. I'm held accountable for the lies to humanity. Right. This is an old picture of NY, and you can see the existence of the Greco-Romano world. But check this out, guys. It's class quality picture. Doughy going down underground. Look at the detail in this massive, massive arch. Yeah. And an old, what looks like Anglican church. And again, massive, massive arches. And I guess these are phoenixes, maybe. on this building here. But what a fantastic street scene. No carts, no horse and carts, no trams. Just a load of people. Doing what? Who even knows, guys? There's a lot of people there, though. And these buildings, they must hold so many thousands of people. Look at the size of them as well. That's what we think, you know, this is older, you know, buildings for a much bigger population, Italian population. They love to flaunt their lifestyle, thinking we don't know. And now it's all over. So this is just like, they'll just show you in antiquity and their statues in a place, you know, the kind of controllers we're dealing with here. This is the Moon Temple in Jaipur in India, guys. The Moon Fort. So, excuse me, why did I say that? The Sun Fort in Jaipur in Italy. And it is an older fort on top of the hill. And you've got this beautiful antiquity building here in its own little enclosure. But fantastic, beautiful shot of that building. I'm sure there's a lot more going on with that. Now, I got a sub in San Francisco, and she went to this place which has remnants of the Great Exposition of San Francisco left in it. And there's been a bit of a story behind this. It's lost its head, and it's not paper mache at all. And apparently this was one of the statues that was in the Great Expositions of San Francisco, still around. She says there's other artifacts from there as well. So she sent me a photograph. I was quite blown by that. I thought, wow, fuck me, still stuff existing from it. Really cool, really, really cool. Sorry, I forgot the location for this, but it's a really intriguing little build in a mud flooded. Nothing going on outside. Yeah, look at this for an antiquity building. Yeah, that's Melbourne. Sorry, I do remember now. This is in Melbourne, Australia, right? Now, check this out. For an organ. Can you imagine the sound coming out of that monster? Yeah? The whole place is just an acoustic chamber, guys, for organ. Fantastic. And look at this building again, Melbourne. Fantastic older city. Nothing in the background though, just mud. Can you see that? The window at the end has been blocked off, and there's some sort of fountain. So I can't imagine what's going on there. I don't know. Just an active fountain outside of a window, and they got rid of it. But when? How old could this building possibly be? And what we got on here, the Pacific Monument. Is it Pacific something or other? I think. I'm not sure actually. It says on there I-870. So 1870, they say. Fully got antiquity, thin thing. A nice little veranda. So nice building. Sure, there's a lot more going on with that. And this was there for quite some time as well, to commemorate something or other in Melbourne. And just like this old brick thing. Was it a temporary affair? Was it there before? It's just really curious, scruffy looking arch to be just put in there in the middle of the street, don't you think, with all that fine architecture? So, completely different thing altogether. But this flower is exhibiting not only a perfect Fibonacci, okay, perfect, it's got a snowdrop. And I bet you that's completely individual to itself. But yeah, golden ratio showing perfectly, and divine perspective in a snowdrop. Fantastic, isn't it, nature? Blows my mind. Wales used to have a graveyard for trains in Barry Island, near to where I live. But I can't imagine what's happened here. Just a tunnel, an old railway line just forgotten about, and nature's taking it back that quick. Pretty groovy there. I'd live in there. Kit it up, clean it up, and live in there, I would. Clear a bit of jungle away. Be perfect. The railway carriage is massive. Yeah. So yeah, just left to ruin. Sorry, it's just a window. And the reason I'm showing you is because it's beautiful. It's wood and it's got flowers around it. I'd like to live like that. So this is a fantastic picture. I think this might have been sent in by think Dave was just in chat just then. I'm not sure. Newcastle upon Tyne in England, right? And this is a real flavour of the old world. Look how scruffy this neighbourhood is. You got this Antiquitech monument in the background. Dogleap Street. I think that's an apt name. Got to leap over the shit. It's got cobble. Look at the people. Everything's just so rough. It's bare brick and wood and timber. Post-reset, temporary sort of just buildings. They have to be. Looks quite German as well, the feel of that. But Newcastle. So this guy, or these people, when they wake up in the morning, guys, they look out of their window and they see that. They've nailed it. Imagine waking up and seeing that out your window every morning. These people, yeah, when they wake up every morning, is that a bunny rabbit? No, it's fingers. When they wake up every morning, they see that out their window. Can you imagine that? Again, they've nailed it. All these. Nature's took it back, guys. It was a beautiful little village. And it's all just grassy. I like it like that. I'd live in it like that. If it was just grassy, I'd love a grassy house. Brilliant, isn't it? I know. And look at this for a mesa, right? It's got to be a tree or something, guys. Look at this thing as well. Yeah, and you got all of these. This looks like I'm off of Skull Island, the movie. We've got these waterfalls. Man, that must be just mind-blowing to see that stuff. And then the clouds come in and it just comes up to this level here. Yeah, it's that high. I bet they do that crazy sky jumping thing off of here. Look at it. Isn't that not beautiful, Mesa? Indeed it is. Hobbit houses. So Hobbit Village exists, the one you see in Lord of the Rings. And here's another version. We got these in Wales as well. Because basically, we're hobbits here. Some people think somebody said I might be King Arthur, but I don't think so. I haven't got a sword. Okay. But I'd love to live in this little village here. Grassy roofs. Yeah, little fires. Coming in, Mrs. Davies. I put the kettle on. They don't see in that reality. They don't moan about diseases and hospitals and dead relatives. They talk about positive things. Yeah, like this tree who took hold in this log in the middle of the water. Yeah, I know. We do beauty on Flat Earth British, don't we? They give a lot of food for thought to this street. They just rigged it out with really cool clothes of all colors and painted all the buildings different colors. I think it's South America. Looking at these things, they look a bit poncho-y. Yeah, definitely Peruvian feel. Imagine walking up there. Beautiful, isn't it? And again, we're all thinking of bugging out. Yeah, I don't mind bugging out in this place. So she's chilling out in front of the fire. Wow. And she's just thinking, fucking, I have landed it. Yeah, and she has as well. Check her house. She's got a pyramid moss house. Yeah, in the woods. Someone have a look at this. See how this is going down. Yeah. Yeah. Life is sweet sometimes, isn't it, guys? You have to appreciate it. And there's another nice little log cabin as well. So yeah, many people thinking about going off grid. We got like the barrier set up. It's linked below my descriptions box. You can find out about ideas for off-world living. There's stacks and stacks of information there, guys. Yet no breakaway civilization just yet. We need a place for us all. We need a country. We need a Tartaria for us all, guys. We need to make it sovereign. We need to opt out of this system, do not consent, and we need our own country. I think we could do it, you know. All of us have our own country, independent of this fucking bullshit. So we'd be like Sweden, and we will have power where they can't fuck with us. Now, these two have nailed it in their pyramid house. I love that. Not gel. So, beautiful sunsets. It's got dark where I've lived. I haven't even noticed. And just to prove how close we are to nature, he's cut a circle in a leaf and he's placed it in the palm of his hand and it's matched perfectly. How close are we to plant life and to nature, guys? Exactly. We're all an expression. A matter is an expression, an echo of the what's the water information is telling us it should be in this, whatever it is, hologram. That proves it, guys. That's another beautiful one. Looks like it might be made of corrugated, I'm not sure. Beautiful little setup. Killed it. I just love to live like that. Yeah, out in the woods, away from all of these crazy fuckers. Is that dangerous? I mean, when it fills up with water, guys, do you think that might like just sort of wash away? I don't know. What do you think, guys? Maybe safe. I'm going to put it there. Fantastic. Oh, this is in Italy, in Milan, and it's was it Milan? Yes, I think it was. They use same technology in some Chinese cities I've seen where they use bamboo as a natural air conditioner, because bamboo is a fantastic natural air conditioner. It will keep you cool in your flat, in your apartment. And this is the same sort of tech. This is a natural air conditioning unit to attract the cool air. You stand in there on your veranda, it'll feel fantastic. You got the color, the smell, and it hides the ugliness of that building. So yeah, if you're going to build a high rise, rig it out with plantage. It's a cool thing, I think. So yeah, and beautiful. Again, with these trains just left, you know, I wonder how many of these trains are just left. I wonder if you could actually buy a length of railway line with trains on it and just roll up and down the railway line, you know, and they wouldn't be able to touch you. I wonder if that's another way of doing it, like a mini snow piercer. I wonder. Food for thought, guys. Food for thought. I can't imagine what this place was down here. I really can't. Got chimney, some sort of waterworks. Again, entropy, nature takes it all away, no problem. Proving that the ancient world is not the ancient world. It's recent, much recent than they're telling us. So this is an old Russian train by the look of it. Again, just left to rack and ruin, guys. And if it was a passenger train, phew, could house a lot of people quite comfortably, rigged up properly. Just thinking, if these things are out there, look at this railway line. Wonder what that was like in the past. Looks like narrow gauge as well. The top of that hill. Doesn't look very safe, does it, that, guys? So, I don't know what this is. Looks like a crazy beach ball of the past. I've never seen anything like that at the beach, but apparently they existed, where you climb up and jump off. So, all jolly good fun. When you're honest about that Christmas spirit, it cons everyone into thinking they're doing good things, buying presents, putting them under the tree. As soon as you put that present under the tree, guess you've done a pack with. Can't play it, guys. Can't do it. It says hell in the background there. I think that's Elton John, isn't it? Kiki D? Okay, no, I think it is. Why would it say hell? Don't go breaking my heart. So she's a Mesopotamian goddess, and she is from Babylonian. She has 2 bits of technology in her hands, not unlike the Ankh. She has wings, open, active charge, 2 owls. What do they represent? Don't know. Don't know. And always hoofy woofies, like reptilian feet, and standing on these beasts like an overlord. Yeah. That's your creepy ass controllers. Still above today. So yeah, this is the Dick Ness monster. It was witnessed in a lake in the Lake District in England. A man couldn't believe his eyes. His wife screamed and apparently had to be sectioned. She said, "I seen a giant dick come out of the water. A dick and balls as well." It was too much for her fragile little Brian, apparently. So yeah, bunker movies of the past. Is this a toilet? No. What is it then? Let's have a think. Can I buy a newspaper in it? No. It's got a big chunk of wire in it. All right. Well, it could be electrical something then. So it's got Antiquitech on top. Oh yeah. So what is it? So let's imagine, yeah, days of Tataria, and they're using like portal technology. Okay. You just walk in here and press of a button, and you're gone. You're not there. You come out in another one of these bunko booths in New York City. Do you think of anything else that that could be used for? It's not a urinal, I'll tell you that much. So, more fantastic architecture of America land. So let's move on. Wow, I can't believe it got dark already. So yeah, Holistic Media, I told you she's in my chat. I explained earlier. She is fantastic, and she made me this fantastic website and shoutages for a book, or books, okay? And tells everybody about how I managed to splatter Brian's, bring the love, and do Flat Earth Britishness. And Gilly Proof, who's also in chat, gave us brilliant feedback as well. So thank you for that, Julie. So yeah, the feedback on the new book is fantastic. So she supports loads of channels, and this young lady here, Future of the Past, she absolutely smashes it. She's British. If you haven't seen her, check her out. She gets onto the ground where the evidence is, which is always important. I try to do that as often as I can when I can. Mushrooms. So yeah, really cool. So check that out if you haven't seen her already. It's well worth a gander. Okay, so also I set up this for you all, or Luke, my webmaster, did. I'm absolutely hopeless at anything like this, but managed to get it done in the end, fix the link, and now there's 116 members in our chat. There's other chats as well. I mean, IMRAL Media added me to their chat, and they're in our chat, and so you can go on there and you can chat merrily away 24/7 to other Flat Earth British peeps. Now, I was on this show last night. I will link it up below. Oi, 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 it's Friday. Now, I'll go on there now and again with my epic brother, Walt, who is Flat Earth Head, and Josh. And it was just worked out like a fantastic show. I was on there a couple of hours because it was really late. I got off there like 3 a.m. But as you can see, we were talking about many subjects connected with now. I showed a plethora of pictures, and it was a cool little chat going. So maybe you want to check that out as well. Now, I'm just going back for a second because I've got to bring, oh shit, fuck me. I got to bring pages up for a second. I want to show you some video for a second that I've picked up this week, a couple of little examples of some weirdness. Now, John Lennon. People keep saying in my comments about John Lennon. Now, I notice that there's really different looking John Lennons. There's one, he's not too bad looking, but there's one that looks like he's Skeletor. He's got really pointy features and quite hard to look at, you know. And then I come across this video, which I'm going to show you now. John Lennon and what kind of man he is, I think, really. And I just want to put this clear. I got no offense to anybody out there at all of any, you know, it's your business and I couldn't give a fuck, basically. But what I'm saying is if John Lennon did that to me, he would be in big fucking trouble. So we can check out John Lennon first and dig what kind of guy this really is. Okay? Because I don't really like to be associated with him. And well, I'm going to show you another bit of video of a stunning thing that somebody found on Pinterest of stones singing. Now, I shit you not, stones that sing, musical stones. Now, bear in mind, buildings of antiquity are made of stone with a specific crystalline structure. The churches or buildings of the past, singing buildings, giving off literally an audible singing tone. So we'll have a look at these couple of videos now, and I got some more pictures to show. Just coming up to 2.5 hours. Fantastic. 9,999 watching. One more of you join. We'll be back up to 1,000. Share this out, please. Thank you, guys. So much love to you all. So I'm faring pretty well considering zero fucking sleep. So what's that? All the Beatles have numerous doubles. Well, yeah, I seen George Harrison say there's at least 4 of us. So it was like, how many is there? Even in Yellow Submarine, there's another doppelganger Beatles, didn't they? Yeah. So Doctor Who, Boov, Teleport. Yeah. That's what we're thinking along them lines. Yeah. And where I live, they make Doctor Who, and they make Torchwood as well. Ugh. vile. And I used to work in B&Q for my sins. And Captain Jack, who is Dave Borman, yeah, who was vile, by the way, he's actually quite nice. He came into the shop and wanted serving, but then he kept coming back in the shop going, "Is that Martin here? Can he serve me?" And I'd like, "No, I'm not about. I'm really, really busy. Send somebody else to Dave Borman." I got his autograph. It said Captain Jack, but I didn't want to be serving him for any fucking thing. Yeah. So exterminate, exterminate. I got literally a Cyberman helmet over by there. Did you know that? I had on another vlog. So let me just change my background. We're going to have a look at some cool videoage now, guys. And I got some more stuff to show you as well. Make sure to share this out. There's quite a bit of the show to go. We want some prettiness in the background. There you are, a bit of bayou. Yeah. Feel a bit of that Julian Banjos coming on. Yeah. I don't feel any of that like squeal like a pig though. It's a bad film, that. It's definitely like tainted Oliver Bryans, hasn't it? Deliverance. Yeah. It's like we were all right before that film. Vertic, my brother, Billy Shields. Yeah. So let's have a look at very, very Tashkent John Lennon age. Okay. So let's have a look. And his baby eater as well. Okay. Just saying. Okay. Sorry, all you scousers who think he's God. Okay. He's not. Okay? He sucks. Literally. So let's have a look at John Lennon. Take no notice of that on top. I was just in a moment. I don't mean that. Obviously not. Whatever. So let's have a look at John Lennon. See what he gets up to with his friends, Mick Jagger. Okay. Let's have a look what he gets up to with Mick Jagger. Okay. Play, you bugger. Play. Come on, play. We want to see what he gets up to. Let's go back and do that again. Okay. Okay, there you go. So, John Lennon with Sean as a baby. And he's a weird-looking John Lennon, gooky-looking John Lennon with Yoko. What's yellow and lives off Beatles? Yeah, that's right, Yoko Ono. So he touches him up, and he sticks his hand in his front. He's touching him up. Yeah. See, I'd have elbowed him by now in the face. And then he's like, "I'll undress you." And he's like, "Oh, well, I'll just undress you because I'm your bitch then, John, shall I?" So, and she's smiling. There's a kid fucking sitting there. Yeah, he's touching up another bloke. Yeah, I'm just not feeling that, guys. I'm thinking there's something wrong. Maybe I'm just living in an old-fashioned sort of world. I don't know. Maybe it's just my Brian. But to me, that's fucking a wrong one. Okay. So there's your John Lennon. Funny. Yeah, that ain't funny. Do that funny around me. That ain't funny. I'm a bloke. I tell you, that ain't funny. Now, Singing Stones. No, oh yeah, I'm going to need to do volume. I'm going to need to do volume for this bit. Okay. Singing Stones. Let's come back for a second. So these stones, right, can be played. Okay, so check this. Fantastic. The Rolling Stones, yeah. So Stones can play music, and quite beautifully toned music as well. Who knew? Which gives you like sort of implications into, hang on a minute, buildings are made of stone in the past. I wonder if that's what's going on. So a couple more things to show you, and then I'm going to be hustling out because it's getting on for 20 to 12, and it's literally cooking in my bedroom, and this fucking green screen ain't helping. So let's have a look at some files. And what I mean by files is, you've got somebody that's into music, that is an audio file. Well, there's different words for different files, as we know, because like the elites are a specific type of file, aren't they? So let's have a look at what words mean. It's etymological education, I guess you could say. Okay, so let's find out about files. So, somebody who loves clouds. So I'm one of them. So a nephophile or nephophile is somebody who digs clouds. Okay, did you know that? No, I didn't until this week. Heliophile, so a lover of the sun. So if you love the sun, I love getting baked by the sun. Hotter than fucking bad. Burn me, you bitch. Heliophile. Heliophile. You a heliophile? Acrophile. Acrophile is somebody who loves mountains. So far, yeah, man, fucking hell, love them. They're epic. Right. Thalassophile is somebody who loves the ocean. So a thalassophile is somebody who loves the ocean. Are you a thalassophile? I wonder if like files, isn't it? Like, you've got files on your computer, but it's the pH, the Phoenician pH, isn't it, for files? It's the same thing. So Plavovile, well, that's pretty self-explanatory. Plavo water. One who finds joy and peace of mind during rainy days. Oh, I love to watch rain on the window and that, but like, I don't like to be boring. I like to get out. So I've got work to do. Right. A parkourphile is somebody who deeply loves sunsets. Well, I wouldn't go as far as deeply loves. Like, they're fucking fantastic. But deep love? Well, yeah, probably. Fucking love them. Epic. What's not to love? I want to, like, literally, if there's a fantastic sunset, I think about, shit, who can I tell? I don't want to share this alone. It's that fantastic. They're that fantastic. Do you do that? That's probably just me, though. Nactophile is somebody who loves darkness and nights. Nactophile. Yeah, I like the nights. The nights are groovy. Not all the time, though. I like sunny days. Spring days as well. Winter days as well. Well, I just like days. Nights are cool too. I like it all. Yeah. It's them weird mascos I don't like. Oh, this is going to be a mouthful. Serunophile is somebody who loves lightning and thunder. Trying to work out the etymology of that. Serunophile. Not sure, but yeah, fucking love thunder and lightning. It's epic. Oh, dendrophile. That's easy, isn't it? Because trees are dendrochronologists. So someone who loves trees and forests. So guys, dendrophiles. Yeah, man. Love me a tree. Astrophile, okay. Somebody who's strongly attracted to stars and astronomy. Yeah. Astrophile, you dirty astrophile. Yeah. I'm not astro. I don't like astro things. Deny the sky, me. Oh, a senophile is somebody who loves the moon. Do you like the moon? Selenophile. Oh, isn't that yeah. I can see what that is. Selenophile. Funny. Anyway, let's come back for a minute because my Brian is well and truly fucking mince meat now. So make sure to check down my book out. Okay. And you can get the 2 books here on an offer as well. Okay. Now, I have to do signed copies. And I did say I was going to do it this week. But guys, I've lost the week. I don't know where it went. And I've just been lost with all of it. I'm trying to catch up. But I've got 30 odd books, which I want to sign and send off. So I really have to get my eBay, but there's problems with eBay these days. They want to know the ins and outs of a cat's arsehole. I'm not willing to fucking tell them. So there might be a problem with that. But I'm going to work away where I can get all of the signed books out to you all. Okay, and that'll be this week coming. And I will be back on the Great Flat Earth British Think Tank channel this week as well. Okay, because 7 days it was this week, and I don't even know what happened. It just went. It's like, what? It's like Friday. It's like Saturday tomorrow. So, Michael, sure, good to see you, Michael De Silva. Thank you for your constant supportage. Mike Bond, yep, the Truthophile. Yeah, well, I think we're more like Truthaholics. I am anyway. Curious Squirrel. We got 2 squirrels now, haven't we? This week was like that. It was a weird week as well. You know, it's just like fuckery and stuff to like try and, you know, sort of unbalance and stuff, which didn't work, by the way. It was fantastic. I coped with this week. I'm proud of myself. I have a bastard file somewhere. Have you, Marcus? Bastard file. Oh no, get out. Good to see you, my friend. Autodidactic. Where's mine, Martin? Chrissy. Oh, Chrissy. Week flown by. Honestly, it's been pathetic. I don't know what's going on with this time. As soon as I'm catching up, it's the weekend again. It's crazy. Leaker files. Nice one, Squiz. Little Wings. Good to see you. Hippie Shakes, my friend Teresa. I'd love to get to 10B one day. I was talking to my son about it the other day. Just fucking love to get out somewhere one day soon. Potty in the shitty city. Badu is Kim. Good to see you, my friend Didge as well. At Matters. J Hon. Good to see you, Hon. You're Honna. And Freedom File. Oh, I like that, Campbell. That's a good one. We coined that. Freedom Files. X-Files. Good one, Scott. Nice one. King Snurgle Gerson, the Viking. Pedophile, someone who likes feet and walking a lot. Oh, that's a pedophile. Yeah, that's true. I had a pedometer once. And when I was working in my last job, I was doing 12 kilometers a day on my pedometer. That's a lot. It's like 8 miles a day. Just walking. Esther Gardening, good to see you, my friend. Dave Wilkinson, George, Jenny is here, and Bernadette. Nice name, Bernadette. I like that. And Christy again. Alva Billy's your verdict. For breaking out of prison, you need a smudger file. I've got smudges. I smudge all of the time. Yeah. Even if I have a new article coming in the house, just to make sure it's got no bad anything attached to it, I smudge the fucker. I'm not even joking. Yeah. If it's a book, it doesn't even matter. Not off certain people, but like certain things, I'll smudge every fucking thing, me. Yeah. I'm just like that. I've always been a smudger. Smudger Smith, innit? So thank you, Holistic, for everything. You are so kind to us all, I must say. Jehan. Little Wing. Mo Shear again. I heard Mo. Good to see you, my friend. Shadow Master 22. Liddy. All time. Flat Earth Britisher. And God Rocking. Hi, Martin. There are 4 of us watching from the UK and America. Oh, wicked. Thank you. Flat thumbs to you, gang. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. Hope you've had a giggle. Hope you've liked my rabbit pictures. Yeah. And other stuff that I've shown. There's been a lot of fantastic, nice stuff, haven't there, today, guys? And have you had your minds blown? Any wow moments on anything? Yeah, Selena. That's what I was trying to think of, Daniel. Sorry, my brain is just fucking... Literally, my voice is echoing around my head at the moment. It's not a nice thing. Flat Lyles. Oh, yeah, that's good. Truthophile. Nice one, Chocolate. Nice one, Dave. Nice one, Matt Pyman. And Cleric. And Mike. And Dragon Sage. And we have an absence of Melage tonight. It was my friend Jazz Soldier. But she does watch this. We want to congratulate her on what is a beautiful granddaughter this week. So that is epic. We love beautiful little granddaughters. So much love to you and all your family. So, and everybody else has been fantastic as well. So that's India, everyone who shared this week. Anyone who I haven't got back to is just because there's not that time in my life. Because I got to do everything. Okay, there's only me. So Spine. So if you're in the audience now, it's 939 of you watching across the 2 channels. Make sure to share this out. Like the show if you did. Support Flat Earth British Boy. You can PayPal me a tip as little as 50 cents if you so require, or whatever you. If I've made your night and I saved you going down a boozer, okay, fucking getting into the deepest trouble of your life because you're pissed out of your head. Okay, I don't want to tell you about how the whole scenario goes on, but let me just tell you, you might have got to the end and lost everything. I just saved you with that, with a Flatterday night. Just saying, yeah. Yeah, we do happiness, don't we? Happiness files is what we are. Ooh, congrats, Mel. I'll tell Mel you said that, Campbell. She made up. She loves you, Campbell. She's a big, big fan. Oh, Nora Noonsflower. However, are you, Nora? Where have you been? Nora. And she's my old friend, Nora. And Michael again. And Capalocious, Atlantean Witch, Dave, Mo Sampson, Claire K, and Lidimo, and Flat Lake. And anyone watching on Facebook as well, thank you for watching. My friend Cardiff person, my friend local. Luke, you watching? Flat thumbs. Double flat thumbs to you as well. They know nothing about me in my neighborhood. I have to do the odd Snapchat for the hoodies around here, though. I have to do flat thumbs because they all watch Flat Earth British. And my friend, you know, I just mentioned Mel. She literally had kids like shouting over to her, "Oi, you!" with her and my mate Chris. Flat thumbs, where they just know she's like associated to Flat Earth British. I'm telling you what, I had exactly the same of another kid in the car. He was just flat thumbing me out the window with his family. I was like, oh, this is everywhere. There's people who are going to be doing flat thumbs everywhere, right? In the future, right? Flat thumbs will be the new thing. Okay. Yeah, you know it. Welshiophile. Oh yeah, I'm a definite Welshiophile. Love being Welsh. Welsh is a good thing to be. I tell you, love it. Yeah, makes you a non-give-a-fucker for a start off. So, thank you, Nora. Hope to speak to you one day. Dragon Sage. What's the matter, yo? Got no respect. What do you think you do? Who sung that? Got no respect. What do you think you do? Renee and Renata was it? I don't know. Kath, good to see you. And Gainer, good to see you. Lovely. Heavy. Lee. Demo. Coffee. Good to see you. The files. Yeah, the files. That's what I was suggesting. Yeah, I know. Everything comes back to the fucking Phoenicians, doesn't it? In this paradigm. Stephanie Campbell. Everything. I think everything they told us we gotta be, you know, especially with the marriage thing and, you know, get a job, the mortgage, tied to all of the bullshit. Nobody's ever going to be happy. It's just all fake. It's all bullshit. That's not who we are. That's not who we are. I just showed you nature. I just showed you who we are. That's us. Yeah. We just do our conscious, you know, expression. If we want to do anything we want to do, be artists, be a poet, be what we're good at. Yeah. And do that instead of just wasting our lives, sitting there, achieving nothing, planning things in our heads and never carrying them out. You know, while time just passes by. Fuck that shit. Make things happen, guys. That's why I make things happen. Yeah. Never give up. Always make it happen. Always keep it fucking fantastic. Yeah. But don't do the mundane. The mundane's shit and boring, guys. I get really like agitated by boringness or boring moments. It's like, fuck me, this is shit. I'm gonna get wasted. Newsflower, good to see you. All of you. Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta fuck off. My brain's got shit, guys. I was up to 3 o'clock last night and IRL Media. Three Fingers, I forgot about you as well. Good to see you. And Ravi, Chrissy, any of you, I'm going now, so any of you were there, go into chat and I'll say goodnight to you, okay, guys? J3, Alien Zusha, Moxie, Zal. I was on about you earlier, mate. I wanted your opinion on some totty, mate. You're the best of it. You're the best. Can always rely on good judgment. Michelle, good to see you. Thank you. Mainstream is boring, Michelle. Get on YouTube. Flat Earth British is on YouTube. Have you heard? Isabella, put on your telly. Fantastic. Gary, who felt him, and Bernadette Morris. And Claire K, love you too, Claire K. Love you all. I think I said that though, didn't I? Okay, will you feel it? Okay, magical? Okay, that's what we're about. We do magic. For all you creators, all you ship's masters, manifesting your reality, never doubting, keeping the faith, and never letting your vibration drop. Okay, don't give them a fucking inch, guys. Remember that. Okay. Ooh, what's that about motivation? Very motivational, Martin. Well, just do it. Wake up tomorrow with a whole new mindset about this place. Realizing that we know nothing about our realm, guys. Yeah, that everything we're learning, you know, in all of these channels now is new to us all, and it's real, and it's the fucking real reality that they've been hiding from us. And it feels fantastic. It's like this great unveiling of these fantastic truths. And the deeper we go in, the more truths are showing, and we're all getting our minds truly blown apart by this beautiful experience shared by us all. Just, I can't even express, lost for words about all of this, guys. I'm lost for words right now. But it's just the fantasticest thing I've ever known. And you know it's real. And you know what we can do, guys. Yeah, because you know what happened in the last year. And you know how all of this came down, don't you? Because you was here. You watched it all, real time. We talked about it as it was happening. I was coming down, all of it. All of it. Warm, fuzzy feeling. Yeah, we do that. It's called love. Unconditional love. Fuck them. They want us to be horrible. We'll be nice. They want us to cry. We'll laugh. They want us to be grumpy, miserable bastards. We'll be happy. They want us to be fat and unhealthy. We'll be healthy. They want us to eat their shit. We'll eat good. We'll do everything what they don't want us to do. Because everything they want us to do, it means that to you. Okay? They ain't your friends. They don't fucking like you. They're all evil. I've just spent all the last 6 years poisoning everyone against the establishment. Have you noticed? In for a penny, in for a pound, eh, guys? It's too fucking late for me anyway. So much love to you, Campbell. Not that I fucking care. I think I got a fucking good case here, guys. Think about it. Yeah. We're totally fucking right. Truthful, moral people living in a fucking cesspit of psychopaths, and we can't fucking stand it. We've all got together. We've realized the truth, and we're helping one another out with it. Watching one another's backs, hopefully, guys, you know? That's why Snapchat, that's why that Telegram's there for people, not left alone. Thank you for that, Dave Wilkinson. It's really kind. So, on that note, fat thumbs, stay positive. You need me, martinleaker7@gmail.com. Let me just show you my email address. It's there. This Flat Earth British here info doesn't exist anymore. There's a new website coming. Okay. And I'm starting to glitch. Okay. That's me. That's Flatterday. And there's a happy bit of loving from Dr. Michelle and Autodidactic. Ooh, loads of little lovely emojis there. And Rhodes Atlas as well, and George. Much love to you as well. Much love, light, and beauty. Anyway, we've seen a lot of beautiful things tonight, and remind you of what we are. Remind you of what this place is and what it can be again. Anyway, platforms, I gotta go. Starting to glitch. Anyway, see you soon. Be good. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.